following podcast contains strong language, weirdness, and science. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, Rob, how are you doing there?
I don't remember the quote.
My nuts are halfway up my ass. Other than that, I'm perfect.
Four guys and a movie. Four guys and a movie. Donnie, Brian, Rob, and Joe reviewing movies for the show. Four guys and a movie.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 4 a.m. podcast, the podcast about movies, snacks, and all things nerdy. I am your forgetful host, Rob, joined by these crackpot scientists and made-up ladies.
Sure. Apple One Tony. I don't know.
Brick.
Wyatt Derp.
The kind of guy who just backs into a bathroom stall and sometimes says, well, goddamn.
My favorite.
What
My favorite scene in the movie.
happened there?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, if you have to ask, you're not old enough to know.
If I'm not old enough to know, it shouldn't be in this movie.
Listen, when you're when you're a few drinks deep, maybe you don't lock the
just
door.
got there. Oh, the guy in there.
Yeah.
I got nothing against the guy in there.
Okay.
Well, depending on what happened, but I mean,
I have several problems.
He had something against the guy in there. His ass cheeks, for one. We don't know if the guy was sitting or standing. Doesn't matter.
He walked right into a Venus flytrap.
He lost
A
his
penis
virginity.
flytrap.
Venus flytrap.
did he? Maybe.
Guys, we watched Weird Science
Oh God.
from 1980 something. Three? Five?
There's a lot to discuss here.
Oh, and yet so little.
It's so
What,
little.
has anybody seen this film before?
Yeah, like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like I did not remember much about this film. We'll get into what I experienced watching it, but I just remembered that at one point there was a poop troll, and at one point a woman gets her clothes ripped off and gets sucked out of a chimney.
I mean, it's pretty much our podcast. Too.
Yeah.
I saw this while channel surfing and kept going.
Okay. Like,
The
I don't have
science
any
was too
remember. I
weird
don't have
for
any
Brick.
memory of seeing this movie. I know that's not unusual for me in the first
Yeah.
place, but like
Technically, that doesn't mean shit.
usually I remember that I've seen a movie. I just don't remember anything about it. But all I remember is the television show. In this case,
Yeah.
very different vibe for
Yes.
the TV show.
But spoiler alerts. I think I brought this up before, but like I've mentioned, there's the difference between like what the movie is and the like things it leaves you with. And this is definitely one of those movies where like it left a fine impression, but
Left a cloud.
well, no, because like Joe, like I remember, like fun science stuff, and we created a girl, and she made a poop monster. I forgot all the stuff in between. That is,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Keeping true with the 80s brand, I'm surprised this didn't just become a cartoon. Like, I know it became a TV show in the 90s, but like, I guess it wasn't hyper violent enough like RoboCop or Rambo to become a kid's cartoon afterwards.
yeah. The more I'm thinking about it now, that's a real good point. I don't know how that didn't happen, but
Yeah.
And John, you said earlier you don't remember the TV show at all.
I never watched. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it had Vanessa Angel in it.
yeah.
And that
That's
was
like where she got to start.
Yeah, that was probably part of my sexual awakening. Sexual.
Okay.
Tossing it.
Yeah, toss.
Tossing off.
Yeah, tossing off to some books.
I saw it and ripped an air biscuit.
I think the only downgrade from the movie to the show is the lack of Bill Paxton. But, yeah, they had a decent chat and everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
But this film. What can you tell us about this film?
This is from 1988, Weird Science, of course. Surprisingly rated PG-13. Directed by John Hughes, who, 16 Candles, Breakfast Club.
No way.
So, things like that.
What
You might
year
have
was
heard
it
of
made
them.
again?
85.
So this is like when they're still figuring out what PG-13 is. Because there's a fair...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
fair
lot of
amount
tits
titties
in here.
in this movie.
There's
Yes.
a lot of tits in there.
I mean, there's never like... Well, okay, no, there is bare breasts on film that aren't just like in a simulated medium for like a second. But still, you can't even do that in a PG-13 movie now.
No.
Yeah.
But I think at that point, boobs were the equivalent of where the F-bomb was, or is now. And the F-bomb was
Yeah, you
probably
get, like, one.
a lot more liberal. I don't remember
The other
many.
F-bomb, too.
Oh, yeah, that's... again, I forgot a lot of this movie.
Yeah, you could drop that one as many times as you want.
Oh, yeah, we're smoking fags all over the place here.
Burning all the piles of sticks.
How them Pringles, Brick?
Oh, these are pretty good.
Okay, you want to pass those down here,
It's got
bro?
some
Yeah,
Texas
yeah.
barbecue
These are good.
brisket.
I was like, I hope they're good. He just took a fucking half a stack.
All right, are we good interrupting Tony for...
Sure.
All right. Continue, Tony.
Okay. So John Hughes didn't really want to do this movie.
And it shows.
Yeah, he surprisingly he had another project he was a tad more interested in, a little thing called The Breakfast Club that came out the same year. But they said basically like, you do this, we'll set you up for that. So he was like, okay. He wrote it in 2 days, and that shows too.
He wrote Weird Science in 2 days.
He wrote it in 2 days. It is air quotes for those listening, based on an EC comic. There's an EC comic,
Wow.
much like Tales from the Crypt. There's an EC comic called Weird
You
Science.
said EC comic?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does
Not-
EC stand for?
I don't know what that is.
Uh,
Extreme crap.
sure.
Is it like how DC's Detective Comics, it's something comics? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you got me wondering. But basically, like, they're the people that do Tales from the Crypt. You've heard of that.
Oh, okay.
And like those kind of they were all those weird, they had their
Eccentric.
So, like, not superheroes, just other types
all
of
kinds of
stories.
bizarre shit.
Weird tales.
Yes. But there was a series called Weird Science, and there was one issue that may have inspired this called Made of the Future that has the loosest connection to this shit.
Okay.
I meant to reread this to try and remind myself, but basically, like, a dude gets dumped. He wanders around New York and finds himself as part of a tour group that happens to be from the future. He rides with them, goes to a shop, buys himself a lady because they're available now, goes back to the past, lives a wonderful life with his homemade lady until one day he comes home and finds a note that she wants to see the city, so she's going to check out that tour group, and she's never heard from again.
Okay.
That plot's closer to Frankenhooker than it is to this movie.
I did look it up, and EC stands for Entertaining Comics.
Okay, yeah.
Lies.
Debatable, but Kelly LeBrock has since said that she believes this movie is basically Mary Poppins with tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to draw that comparison.
And
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I have a slightly different take. Well, I'll get into that later. But also, this apparently is the movie that's responsible for the rotating cast of kids in the vacation movies. Because Anthony Michael Hall did this instead of doing European Vacation. So since they couldn't get him back, they were like, well, let's just recast Audrey. And then they just said, hey, that worked. Let's do that for every movie going forward.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't remember any of the vacation movies.
That's fine.
Sorry, everybody.
That's fine. Do you want to guess how much it cost to make this movie?
There was a lot of weird shit in this movie.
I'm going to say 22 million. And I know that's probably a low ball, but I'm going with it.
What was it? It's 85? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That might be high.
It might.
I'm going to go half of what Rob said. You said 22, so I'll do 11.
10 million.
15.
You all went over.
Wow.
7.5.
Wow.
Want to guess what it made?
Wow.
An ass out of itself.
25 million. No, 45 million. I'll do 45.
30.
This never got a sequel, right? It just got the TV show?
Yes.
20.
15.
Got the TV show like 10 years later.
But for a reason, it made $39 million.
Okay.
Okay.
It was popular.
Pretty good.
It was John Hughes.
Yeah, well, that's what, yeah. That was,
So I don't know who actually got that.
I think I got that. I guessed 30.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Price is Right rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum. What does that get you,
Joe.
Joe?
Oh shit! I'm slacking on my job here.
Get a Anthony Michael Hall
Thinking about what I'd
and
Kelly-
others.
Kelly LeBron.
if I were in that bathroom stall. I'm thinking about how I would get out of there.
And the guy that
Well, while
became
Joe's looking
a
that up.
professor.
All right, guys, you gotta bang one. Lisa or Mary Poppins?
I'll take Julie Andrews all
Who are
day.
we taking on the mat? Yeah, me too.
I mean, we're talking at their prime.
We're talking at Mary Poppins era Julie Andrews.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Julie
honestly,
Andrews.
if I had to pick between the two of them today, I'd still pick Julie Andrews.
Which one's Julie Andrews?
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Okay. No.
You know, actually, she was pretty cute. Yeah. No, definitely Julie Andrews.
Is Emily Blunt involved in this at all? Or
No.
No.
What?
In the newer Mary Poppins.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she's fuckable.
oh boy,
Especially with all that soot on her cheeks from that.
Oh, that's one bangable house, mate. Eh?
what this movie has done to us.
she can floor my chimney anytime, mate. Right? Just
Spoonful of sugar.
spoonful of sugar makes a medicine.
So anyway,
All right.
Anthony Michael Hall plays Gary.
Yep.
Ilan Mitchell Smith plays Wyatt.
That fucking... I hate him.
Oh wow,
Sorry. Sorry.
He is a weird looking manlet.
It's not how he looks. It's how he sounds. It's
It's
just...
all. It's the total
The
package.
total
Yeah,
package,
okay, it's
yeah.
how he looks.
I'm sure he's a great
guy.
guy, but
Sure.
that, yeah,
Okay.
just
Great personality.
a great guy you don't want to see and or hear.
Yeah.
We got Kelly LeBrock as Lisa, podcast veteran Bill Paxton, the only man to be killed by a
OG.
Terminator, a Predator, and an alien. And the only man to do that and become a poop troll.
I think
Bill Paxton.
I think now there's another.
Well, Henriksen, I think, did it too, right?
Henriksen did it, and I think now Michael Biehn might have done it. Oh no, somebody did it. Somebody was in the new Predator cartoon thing.
Oh, okay. But no, they never
So now they're on the list too.
they never
I guess.
killed Corporal Hicks.
No. But I mean, it wasn't Michael Biehn. I'm misremembering who it
'cause
was.
that
but
was
it
bullshit.
It was.
So Suzanne Snyder as Deb, Judy Aronson as Hilly,
Whatever.
Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr. as Ian.
Okay, that is him.
Yep,
All
and
right.
Robert Rustler as Mad Max. And oh, I saw this in the credits. Vernon Wells as Lord General. Who the fuck is Lord General?
that was the lead mutant at the end.
I
Okay,
think so, yeah.
his name was Lord General.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
That was good. That was my second choice behind Wyatt Derp for what my intro name was going to be.
Lord
right.
General.
Lord General.
That was also his second choice behind
Gentlemen,
Mary
I'll be
Poppins.
right back.
Uh-oh.
Did you recognize that gentleman?
Did I know?
What, Lord General?
yeah.
Wasn't he from the actual Mad Max movie?
Yes. Road Warrior. Yeah.
Road Warrior, yeah.
Yeah. He's also Bennett from Commando.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember that shit.
Okay.
I just like when I think of movies, I think like in my brain, I don't think of scenes. It's either just a smiley face or a frowny face. That's pretty much what I got. All right.
I'm now imagining every time you watch a movie, like if it goes on to a certain point and something hasn't struck your fancy, you just like get the little monkey with the cymbals until the raptor shows up and goes, Alan!
Yeah,
You know,
that's-
it's
that's
like,
basically
oh,
how it is.
movie's over. All right.
If any of our listeners have good artistic skills and animation skills, I'd love to see a short where you just do a video of Rob's thoughts. animated.
No, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there, buddy. You don't want to go there.
You're going to get demonetized.
as I'm sure we have by this point.
I was going through my basement recently, and I found a bunch of my old comics I used to draw, and they are
works of art.
Unfortunate. That's what I'll say. All right, so we're in a high school, right? Is it high school or the 8th grade?
It's high school, I believe.
I've heard that. I swore I heard them say 8th grade at some point.
At some point they did, and it was a very unfortunate way in which it was.
Oh, yes. No, that was a prior year. He was really into an 8th grade lady.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me. It's not, but that part is.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I remember it because it's my favorite part of the movie. All right, Alan. So we're in high school. We're in gym, and we are these two kids. Our main characters are just boner watching the gym class for the girls.
They're teenage incels.
There's a thing for movies, a widely known thing of, the save the cat moment.
What?
It's a thing. It's basically like the moment where you show your hero is a good person by doing something good.
Right. This is the gawk at the pussy moment.
Well, what is the opposite of the save the cat moment? Where you're like, don't worry, these people aren't going to be likable throughout the whole thing, so walk out now.
Save the cat or fuck the pussy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Savor the cat, I guess. So yeah, they're just creeping on these girls. They're just like standing there staring off into space. It's almost like I'm watching a film that I don't enjoy.
Talking out loud about their desires for them.
Yeah, but it's not anything cool either.
Yeah.
The blonde one is that's Gary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's giving a verbal diarrhea monologue of his fantasy of what he'd like to do with these girls.
But here's the big thing for me. Like, they're nerdy guys in high school. They're fantasizing about women and, they got hormones going on. I'm not going to fault them for that. But you're standing in the doorway of what appears to be a woman's only gym class, just like a fucking creeper with your mouth open. Like, just right in front of them, just staring and drooling.
Yeah.
Like, what? Go fucking outside or something. Like,
Go hide under the bleachers with the rest of the trolls.
Well, at least they
if
weren't.
you're going to be like
that's
that.
better, but
least-
don't do that.
At least they weren't doing the coin jingling.
It's 1985, bro. There's no shame in just standing there and
Yes, there is.
gawking at.
Yeah, that's fine.
1985.
No, that's cool.
That was totally acceptable.
No, it was acceptable, but everyone
To
thought you were a
guys.
fucking creeper.
Well, in 1985, the men's gym teacher would also be standing there gawking with
Right.
them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
here's the
that's-
thing: we have checks and balances because here comes Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
And this guy with extra chromosomes. Like they come up behind these guys.
So this is like 30 seconds into the movie, and I'm like, Iron Man's here?
Yeah. Mad Max X, and and they pants these dudes.
Who, by the way, is in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Great.
They don't just pants these.
Wait, is that the
these
main
guys-
character?
No, it's his buddy.
Oh, okay.
So it is not the closeted man. It's the one who he is.
Who dies when he comes out of the closet.
Yes.
Okay. So this guy that comes out of the closet pulls the pants down of this high school boy, and
Calls everyone's attention
Yep.
to them.
yeah, and this is how
And
we
then ducks
introduce.
out of the way.
This is how we introduce our main characters. So basically, we cut to them back at home now. Well, it's
Well, now we get the weird science electric credits.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic credits.
Yep.
We get there's oingoing, there's boingoing.
Yep.
You got Jack Skellington singing the blues, and it's great. Okay.
Now it's cut to Gary just failing at being a man. And what I mean by that is he's sleeping over this other guy's house, and he's shaving just his mustache with like the whole
Air quotes mustache.
air quote, yeah, his implied stash, with all of the shaving cream. Like
Yeah,
the
no,
sink is just full of shaving cream.
I'm going to fix that.
We assume it's shaving.
He is attempting to quote unquote shave in the same way like a 4-year-old would that wants to be like daddy.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. He's not actually shaving shit.
Here's the thing, though. We're assuming he was just shaving his face. Maybe he did his whole body, and that's why the sink is full. We're just seeing him finishing up.
Yeah. So when I say like failing at being a man, I mean just like basic like skills that a male of his age, just growing up,
Not even as
you
a
know,
man, just
should
like
just have that
he
skill.
doesn't know how to operate the barber saw.
Yeah.
like
He doesn't know how to use the sink apparently because
Yeah,
he just
he's-
flicks the shaving cream.
No one's
everywhere.
using that sink for a
yeah,
while.
he is not past kindergarten grade level capabilities.
Just looking at these guys, you could tell hygiene is like a problem.
Yeah.
Like deodorant has not entered the picture yet.
I don't know. I would have given them more credit than that.
with the amount of lecherousness these two kids do, I would imagine that deodorant is already in the
I mean,
picture.
pubes have barely entered the picture yet, so deodorant might not be,
it might not be an issue.
Oh, but masturbation has fully entered the
and
picture.
that's why they smell
Yeah,
bad.
it's smelling like sautéed onions and seawater in there. And it's just not. It's
Question.
not a good time for anyone.
What do you think is the probability that they've done that sleeping in the beds next to each other?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No, they're,
100,000%.
Or, I'm sorry, while the other was awake and aware.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No
Okay.
tandem.
Probably
Okay, yeah.
like while talking to each other.
That's what I figured, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, if they knew what this
Possibly
maneuver
looking at-
was, the Dutch rudders happened between these
looking
two.
at the same nudie magazine.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. Like, I don't. But here's the thing: I don't think they did it with the intention of letting the other person know they were doing it. I think it was just.
I don't know that
I
scene
think they're
where
the
they
D
were
Club.
where they were verbally fantasizing with each other. I feel like they've done that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I feel like these two have raced each other.
Okay. Who do you think won?
I don't want to know.
That was in
Both of
another
them
movie.
lost.
I don't want to know. They both they both lost. Correct. They both lost.
Yeah.
There are no winners.
No.
well,
It's like Alien
I
versus
think
Predator.
that was in a movie called The Last American Virgin.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, watch that sometime.
No, thank you.
there's also apparent there's a bunch of things that were cut from this movie. Thankfully, that scene wasn't
Like
one
the
of them.
plot.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Is there a
Well,
plot in this
I feel
movie?
like at least half of the first act has been cut out of this movie because they're like literally like right now they're just like
Yeah, we're about to make
we're
a
not
woman."
going to get any girls. Let's just make one. We watched Frankenstein for 1 sec.
Well,
there's
that's
no
not true. We
establishment
watched
of the-
Frankenstein for a weird amount of time.
No,
But
that is the thing I was
there's
going to
no
bring up.
establishment that kid is a genius and that he's got
No.
an
Yeah, that was
amazing computer system or
that was
In
the
85, that was a pretty amazing computer.
Yeah.
that was the thing I was going to bring up. Or why I
That
mentioned
was
the,
just self-evident in
It's all about
1985.
patience, Tony. Just get in when you can.
the deleted scene stuff is there was more on him them talking about movies and being bigger movie dorks and talking about his computer and so on that led a little more up into this.
It still would have been
yeah.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, it was written in 2 days.
Just something else that establishes something about these characters other than their horn dogs.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
Yeah. So I've seen episodes of Tales from the Crypt that moved slower than this movie as far as progressing through the plot points.
I've seen episodes of Animaniacs. That
Yes,
were slower.
that's true.
no nurse.
So they're just like, we're just going to make a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just do it.
Yeah,
Let's
and the
just go
first
ahead.
thing that they show is somebody inserting a 5.5-inch floppy disk.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like,
if
no,
if you know what we're saying, guys.
Yeah. And, you know,
To be fair, that only made her as smart as a 5th grader and a dumb shit.
That only loaded the titty making program.
Oh,
well, yeah, and that's step one before anything else.
Yeah.
Like, before we even figure out if this is possible.
Step one, make sure she's
make the
got tits.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, just to add to this horribleness, that is step 1 ahead of step 2 or 3, which is deciding if she gets a brain or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So there's no context, so I can't tell if the computer is saying I could only give her the intelligence of a 5th grader, slow learner, and boring dipshit as
Yes,
her.
that is the
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
That's
or-
why they had to tap
or is-
into the...
So for a second, I'm like, is that what they picked?
and, you know, I mean, there's an argument to be
Yeah.
made.
Well, I had a moment where I questioned the same thing because again, he said, "Should we give her a brain?"
Yeah.
But I do believe it is basically stated in context that that is as far as his computer can go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, they're like, we need more power. Let's get the phone modem up.
They call Tim the two-man tail.
Hack into somewhere. Just some government thing.
Someplace.
Yeah, the government.
Yeah.
The
We
government's
a-
woman-making branch.
A nice 3D animation demo.
Yeah,
as
we
the
play
sequel
Star
to,
Fox for a
like,
little
yeah,
while.
Oh my
To
god!
break in.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're like, "Oh, how big should we make her boobs?"
And then
It's a whole thing.
at
More
one
than a
point-
handful, you risk a sprained tongue, bro.
Listen,
Yeah.
don't I know it?
They don't know it. At one point, you look at the screen, you look back at them, and it looks like someone ran out with a water bottle and just sprayed them down. They're so
Yeah,
fucking
they are so
sweaty.
sweaty.
Because they are both jerking off.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
The entire
Don't
time.
get it twisted.
I did wonder-
Each have one hand on the keyboard.
Again, I don't know if this was
the
deleted
other one's
scenes or
giving a high
what,
five.
but like, yeah, they seem to be implying that this was like laborious work on their behalf
Yes.
somehow.
Jerking off.
My dang.
That crypto smasher is not the
Yeah,
easiest
it was-
thing in
it
the
was
world to
stressful
use.
hacking into that.
I would put money on it that they were jerking off. They were playing pocket. They were
Yeah.
pocket
I
fishing.
know. Okay, I got it. I got it.
So,
I assume
now-
they're jerking off at all
So,
times
like-
in this movie.
all right.
Yes.
Let's scan some stuff in. We got porn. We have Beethoven.
Yeah.
We have Albert Einstein.
Right.
And we're going to give her the powers of Albert Einstein and David Lee Roth
This is how you end,
in equal proportion.
yeah, and this is how you end up with fucking like Gacy. This is how you end up with a serial killer.
Yeah,
and
not once did this fucking woman do like a flying kick or do like a shoo-boo-boo-boo
Yep.
or
Yep.
like a twirl a baton.
Well, no.
What?
She had the hair.
She did have the David Lee Roth.
She had the hair.
I would give like anything. If I said this while watching it. If she came out and was like 4 feet tall and had Albert Einstein's head and just was like "Choobity bop bop guys," that would have been the best.
So, yeah. So
Yeah.
no, like a hot lady body.
Yes,
David
Only
Lee-
communicates in David Lee Roth.
right,
as
but Einstein's head.
but because she's made from a Barbie doll, like super short,
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
like tiny.
Well, a Barbie doll would be gigantic, but not be able to stand up because it'd be so like disproportionately thin.
Yeah. They overlooked the butt too.
Could you imagine if instead of Einstein, they did Sigmund Freud?
Oh no, because he'd make them feel so bad.
Oh, yeah.
He would just pick them apart.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad Stephen Hawking wasn't a thing back
Yep.
then.
Yep.
Just,
All I'm saying is, I just could have used like one of the many random noises that David Lee Roth would make before Eddie Van Halen rips a guitar solo, just like a "oh no" or something like that at one point.
that's what we were saying. Though, so we filled in
I
the
think
blanks.
when she goes nuts and pulls a gun, you're supposed
Yeah.
to like that's David.
Wow!
Oh, no.
So now they just have bras on their heads.
Possibly when she's kissing 15-year-olds.
So
Yeah, it could be that.
and I could only infer that those bras belong to
His sister or
Wyatt's
mother?
mother.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a sister somewhere in the house.
Well, the sister lives somewhere else.
Okay, well, she's got a room in the house.
Does she have a bra reserve? Maybe. I don't know. I don't
Like,
know.
her room appeared to be intact.
There are no ladies that listen to us, but do you keep bra stashes in other areas
I thought
than
there-
your
I thought there
primary
were some ladies that listen to
domicile?
us.
Maybe there are.
Sharon's a lady.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen to shit.
No, Northern Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Sorry, I thought you meant Roswell.
Don't forget
What's
who
up,
our
Sharon?
listeners are.
No, she doesn't.
Sharon, we love you.
I'm sorry, I did forget for a moment there.
All right.
I just assumed no one.
There was a question in my head, but it's gone now.
People bras, if they move.
No, I don't care. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the relevance of putting the bras on the head.
It's ceremonial.
Ceremonial.
right.
Yeah.
Try and keep in mind.
It's because Gary is a weirdo.
Yes.
Yes, that.
You've just
Fair enough.
masturbated and you're eagerly awaiting another masturbation session.
You've just masturbated for like the fourth
And
time
you think
tonight.
you're doing pseudoscience Satanism?
You think they're smell?
Question mark?
Think they're smelling those cups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If
filled
Wyatt
them
isn't,
after.
Gary is definitely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, why am I not? Gary.
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know which one of them decides you need to hook a Barbie doll up to some electrodes, but that's a step.
Well, it was in the movie that they watched for a weirdly long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I'd
But-
love to
but
know
it
what
wasn't
what the other end of those electrodes are connected to.
computer.
The
Yeah,
computer.
Yeah, but like what port?
The
The
internet.
computer.
The what?
Computer
the
port.
printer
Yeah,
port?
they just clipped them on the wires. I don't know. It's
They're
science. Come on.
they're on the make a artificial lady port.
It's weird.
okay.
It's weird science.
Well, we do
Brent.
at one
what
point
part
see-
of that don't you understand?
There is just a circuit board that they're just clamping shit to like it's a
Yeah.
car battery.
right.
That's true.
It's,
Yeah.
We're going full the net here.
Yep.
I know you're usually our tech guy, but you got to remember back in the 80s, we had like different ports for all kinds of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a different time, man.
Yeah.
I remember there weren't very many ports, and they weren't very good.
No, there were tons because you had
Apparently they were because you could make a woman.
yeah,
Yep.
well, because you would have like your Game Boy, but then you'd have to put the magnifying glass on it, and you have
And
to
the
put the
light.
light on
The
it,
light, yeah.
and the printer, and the keyboard,
Right.
and the kind of was it a mouse or a mouse pad kind of thing?
I don't know. It had the wings.
The extended wings for the extra the buttons to make a bigger
um,
grip.
Oh,
The
yeah.
By this
added
point,
battery.
You're on like your fourth AC adapter.
Y'all fly motherfuckers around here. I ain't got any of that shit.
Well, I'm not saying I had it all, but like the ports were there. They made these things to hook up. That's
So you're saying-
you did have a Sega with the Sega CD
Whole nother
and-
Sega just
yeah,
jammed in the port.
basically
Oh yeah, this is the 32X.
32X. That was what it was.
And
Thank you.
Each one of those had like a 4-inch long like AC adapter bulge right at the plug.
I got a 4-inch long AC adapter bulge.
But the point is, this
Right
is
at the plug.
This
Right at
was
the
back at the
plug.
time where we didn't know we could just make and sell new things, so we made adaptions and adapters for the adapters and so on.
So
Yeah, we don't do that now.
No, now you just throw it out and you have to pay $8,000 to get a new one.
So I'm like, movie, are you done being weird? And
Nope.
movies like, I haven't even begun to get weird.
You don't know what weird
Because
is.
now when,
Crap the fuck,
yeah,
buddy.
when they hit enter, holy crap. Like
The enter key has
Yeah.
like warning LED lights on
Yeah.
it.
Sure, and why wouldn't it?
because now that there's porn everywhere, the sky's red, everything's on fire, a siren like goes off and then fucking explodes.
They're
like,
just
Gozer
tits.
comes down
Yeah,
from the sky.
It's flashing on a screen.
Yep. It's crazy. There's a dog on a ceiling somewhere.
Yeah,
Yep.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
I don't know. Not here.
The washing machine, like,
Yep. It
apparently is
vomits.
on and jizzes all of its contents out.
Oh, yeah, vomits.
They unplug the computer. It's operating without power.
Yep.
They take a baseball bat to it. It's like the guy in the Turn Down from What video. The baseball bat just shatters.
Yeah. It's not how aluminum works, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. So they throw the computer out the window.
I think
not how
it's
gravity
safe.
works either.
Yeah, once you see the dog on the ceiling, you don't have to worry about anything working the way it should.
Yeah, I know. There was no establishment that this was an alternative.
There's no
universe
establishment for anything.
for anything. Yeah.
I would say this movie actually did a good job of establishing it's in an alternate universe.
Okay, we can. Yeah,
From the moment you see it, you're
It's
just like,
tapping
I don't,
into an
I don't
alternate
believe
universe.
anything. It's in the Shermer like Hughes verse.
yeah, there's
I
no.
think they really clue you in by starting with the, saying weird science.
Yeah,
Yep.
Just like, it's science, quote unquote, weird.
yeah. It's like okay, so now we're in the 626 universe, and that one is like the no age of consent universe. It's
Yeah.
totally different.
Oh, okay.
Things
All right.
work
All right.
differently.
So now,
It explains why Helen Goldboy gets there.
Yeah,
so now the Barbie's missing. Everything calms down. The Barbie's missing. And then the closet door is just throbbing and bulging in an unacceptable manner.
yeah.
And then it just fucking explodes. And in walks an 80s babe. She's got like that shirt on that just barely covers the boob. Like you get like the under boob peeking out.
Crop top.
Yeah, and she's got the the little tiny blue undies on that says she's alive on Frankenstein or it's alive or whatever. And then immediately we cut to the shower. They're just taking a shower with her. Mm-hmm. Which,
Okay,
fair.
two things.
Yeah.
One, I noticed for the first time now while watching this, the door broke because it says "I break for women."
Yep.
So it broke.
Yeah. Waka
And
waka.
two, before we get to the shower,
Clever.
what do you maniacs want to do first?
Oh, yeah. Then, we're in the shower.
Yeah.
Because David Lee Roth.
There you go. Okay.
I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
And that was Gary's fantasy from the
Yes.
scene before. It was I want to
Wanna
shower with them.
You can't have her making the David Lee Roth noises in the shower, just like while doing a little butt jiggle while she's bathing or something. Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, maybe they were like, "Hey, Kelly and Brock, do some of those," and they were like, "Never mind, never do that again."
Just like, watch out, you turn it too far, the water gets real hot real fast. It's like,
Skip it about.
did you ever see the one, I think it's from There I Ruined It, where it's all the different singers falling down the stairs?
I don't think
And
so.
then they're like David Lee Roth. He's just like, skip it up, yo.
I don't think I saw that one. No.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson is just like,
Ow! Like my favorite, though, is Tom Petty's. The way they edit it, he's just like, oh, I'm falling.
No, I do like the Rolling Stones and David Bowie when they're just like jumping down from places.
Oh, and they take the song out.
yeah. What is it? Dancing in the streets? I
Yeah,
know.
they're just awkwardly in a parking lot, like. Okay, so anyway,
That kind of describes the shower scene because it's
Yeah.
so flat.
Well, yeah.
It's so flat.
Speaking of flat, we don't get to see your butt.
nope. So now they're in suits, and then like Lisa's just like, electric powers. Your suits are cool '80s suits now.
Yeah. They did make a point to show us that they were showering in their pants.
Yep.
It may just be because they were stuck to their bodies and couldn't physically remove them, but
Yeah, well, she was probably like, "Are you going to take those off?" And they're like, "You will vomit when you
no,
smell."
we're already finished. Sorry.
I think we actually need to get them soaked before we could even think about removing them.
We finished 12 times
We're
ago.
encrusted.
Yeah.
Pretty
Not only
well
were they
here.
still wearing their pants, one of them
Their
was still
shoes,
wearing their
too.
shoes, yeah. But they were holding their shirts in front of their boners.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure just because they were like, we need to get wet before you realize our
soak
pants
up
are
the
already
excess.
Yeah.
wet.
So
Gross.
My shirt's
Now-
full.
this cyber lady, she's just made a pink car that they're driving in, and she's like, "I can get anything I want." And she's like, "I don't have a name though. What do you want to call me?" And like, what's his name? Gary's like, "How about
puppet."
Lisa?" And then apparently Lisa's the girl that kneed him in the balls in 8th grade. And like Wyatt's trying to tell her about it, and he's just like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
So now they go to a party at the candy bar,
Yeah.
and they're provided with fake IDs. 'Cause,
By her.
Lisa can just pull those out of
Yep.
nowhere. And like,
she's like, I dream of genie. She like, she can magically just create whatever
Yeah.
they need for the
And
situation.
She's like, hey guys, I'm bullshit. I can do whatever.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
and Lisa's idea of treating their various social anxieties and whatnot is like any 80s parent would. Just immediate direct immersion. Sink or swim, bitch. We're throwing you right in the pool.
Which, again, I think might get Wyatt, quote unquote, raped or something in the bathroom. Unclear.
There's several times this movie where we're going to have to talk about whether or not Wyatt has been raped.
I don't think so. I think if he was, he'd have a little more confidence.
All right, well, I don't think that works the way you think
I
that
don't
works,
think that's
Rob.
how they're-
Yeah. If you go into a bathroom and accidentally back yourself into a black man's
Dog,
penis?
your cherry's already been popped. What's the
we
problem
don't
now?
know.
We don't know that
Yeah,
man's
we
skin
don't.
color.
That's fair.
We shouldn't make assumptions.
All we
like
saw
mean,
was his boots and his
Like
pants.
80%
We
of
don't
the
know
people
that was a man.
in the candy bar are black, but that doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, just to describe,
Take that word
immediately,
out. I
It means
apologize.
this is my favorite scene of the movie. That's
immediately
what-
Wyatt's like, I got to find somewhere to hide. So he goes to the bathroom. And there's like a bunch of like huge guys in there, and he's just like, "Hey, dudes!" And they look
First,
at him.
They're at the urinals and they in unison
turn around as soon as somebody
almost
enters
full
the
body
door.
turn
Yes.
What?
to look at him.
Who does that?
No one
Which
does that, and
nobody
they'd
does
be
that.
weeing on each other.
Yeah, no one does that. It's gross because they would be peeing everywhere. But the worst, I
It's just bad.
just realized what.
It's just bad urinal etiquette.
Yeah,
Correct.
but the worst I realized now is there were two of them that were basically facing the wall, and one that was kind of at a kitty corner, and he turned the long way around. Like why? Why? You're halfway facing the dude. Like why would you go the other way?
Because it's funny, Tony.
No, it's not.
But
No,
this-
it's not.
this is also like 85 pre, like, you know, as like the gay rights movement really started ramping up and, you know, the backlash of homophobia and, you know, the like calling someone gay and they'd be like, oh no. Guys used to just do a lot more like, you just walk in a bathroom and there'd be a guy with his dick hanging out like, how you doing? You know, and it wouldn't be a thing. Like, you know, that's just how it was back then.
Yeah.
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 I never went to a bar when I was a kid.
No, but I remember
I
like
guess I didn't go to enough bars when I
people
was
of like
16 either.
like I don't know about one generation ahead of us, but definitely like 2 generations ahead of us. It just do like, oh, let's just all go in the locker room and change together.
Oh,
and
that
stuff
stuff,
like that.
sure.
Well,
but-
that was forced scarring during school.
Yeah,
but-
there's a big difference between like the guys in the gym locker room that just hang out naked and somebody peeing that then turns and faces everyone
But
else in the room.
There were a lot of places where like it wasn't like individual urinals. You just had like a trough, you pissed in.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, okay. yeah.
And
That's
everyone's dicks were just out.
I'm not, all right, I'm not even talking about like dick exposure here.
Yeah.
I'm just straight up talking about if somebody walks into the bathroom and you're peeing.
Yeah.
Like, there's in no world am I turning to like greet them.
That's the joke.
Getting my business done.
That's the joke.
But
it's not funny.
Yeah, that and the fact that they were 3 black dudes that probably had giant dicks.
Yeah,
and that's why he backed into the.
Well, that's why they weren't worried about turning. They were still
Either way, that's not the
fully
big...
inside the
But
urinal.
that's the thing. The real joke would be if they turned and then were pissing on each other while they did it. It'd be gross, but it'd be a joke.
That would have been a better joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either way, that's not even the big thing to discuss in this scene.
Well,
Because
Nope.
seeking shelter from that, he just like keeping his eyes on them like they're going to do something.
He does like the Homer Simpson sink into a hedge bush.
He just opens up the stall door and reverses in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not looking at
Nope.
it, it's
Yeah.
occupied or
Just-
anything.
Yeah. That's
And
wild.
is it Joe?
Oh, it sure is. You see, there is neatly lined up another set of feet in like kind of like a wide stance around his 2 feet.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, goddamn.
Yeah, the door, like
I don't know if that was him or the other
no,
guy.
it
or-
was him. The stall door closes, and you just hear him go, "Well, goddamn!" And
But we never touch on that again.
so
He never wants to
it was
speak
funny.
about it.
That-
You
that
don't-
was all
you don't
I
need
needed to see
That
of
was
that.
a funny joke. That landed for me fully. Just the delivery of the well, goddamn, like. It doesn't matter. Like, chances are, like, I assume the guy. I mean, unless he was shitting standing up, or he was standing and doing a reverse, like pushing his dick through the back of his legs to pee in the toilet.
Wow.
Which, you know,
The old man, Gina.
yeah, the old man.
Or maybe he was just jacking it.
Maybe he was just
been
jacking it.
Either way, Wyatt activated his trap card.
Yeah.
We don't know what the consequences of that were, but
I
they
assume-
weren't good.
I feel like Lisa activated her trap card when she
Yeah,
brought them to
probably.
this
Oh,
place.
yeah. So now...
I can't understand how you guys are calling them by their names. I cannot remember their names to save my life.
It took me a little while, but they do say their names a lot.
I'm just gonna say Blondor and Bitch, and that's or Blonde and Bitch, not a Blondor. He wasn't even.
Now, Gary's sitting at a table with Lisa, and everyone's just like, "You're getting drunk, 15-year-old."
Yeah,
Like, that's
No
just happening.
questions asked.
I brought you here to get you inebriated, and I'm not leaving till it's done.
And Lisa's like, "That's exactly what I intended to have happen. Just get this kid fucked up." And this guy, I don't know if this is. I'm sorry if this is a racial slur or whatever.
Uh-oh.
The guy calls him a malaka.
It's not a racial slur. It's Greek.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I think it just. What does it mean exactly?
Like Greek for like bitch or
No,
No, it's
I
like
believe
asshole or shithead or something like that.
I believe it's essentially the same as wanker.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like
So-
somebody who jacks off a lot.
yeah. So the guy's like, well,
Accurate.
Why are you with this malaka? And then he's like, you know, he takes the drink and he's like, she's into malakas, Dino. And the guy finds that funny. Everyone finds it funny. The ice is broken.
Yeah.
We cut back. I don't know. Something happens and we cut back. And suddenly,
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Because first, again, you skip over some key lines here. Because she does talk, Joe.
What did she say?
he says, "Why are you into them?" And she says, "It's purely sexual."
Oh, that's right.
At which point, the police should have swarmed into
Yes.
this
Yup.
fucking place.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
cyber
and that
police.
was-
We
Not
backtraced
in
it.
1985.
And
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you still couldn't fuck a 15-year-old in 1985.
Now, if this movie were made today, it would be funny because all these men would just stand up from the table and back away.
Uh-huh.
Chris Hansen would come out and be like,
Yeah.
"Why did you bring the cupcakes and condoms?
No.
Why don't you
And,
take a
and
seat
she'd
right here."
straight up pull a revolver on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just,
It's really-
just out of
Don't
nowhere.
let me go. I'll suck your dick.
And make him forget that Gary even exists. Fuck.
Now, if it was a dude bringing a 15-year-old girl in there, even in 1985,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean,
probably would have
yeah,
gotten
as long as you're not a celebrity.
yeah. But yeah, a 15 or 16-year-old dude in there with a 20-something-year-old woman, he's getting handshakes, claps on the back. Congratulations.
Well, it depends on like. Okay, first of all, they walked in there with IDs that said they're 21.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't look 21, but it's like whatever.
Yep.
Which makes the thing that the kid says when he's drunk even worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah,
That's awful. There's no way around it not like it not being terrible.
As far as the fake
think
ID
about that.
thing, this is 1985. The fact that you even tried with a fake ID is good enough for that
No.
bartender.
Yeah.
I totally buy the that I don't believe your age, but
Yeah.
the ID is enough. I can give you
Yep.
drinks. That part I'll give you, but that's why it's either we believe they're 21 and something like this is still just not right, or we don't, and this is very not right. But
Shit's just not right at the
bad.
candy bar.
Got it. Got it bad. It's not for teachers.
Bunch of uptight motherfuckers.
So now, when we come back, Gary is now talking somewhere between they took our gerbs and Chef's dad. And, like, he's telling the story about his Lisa and how she need him in the groin. Guy's like, bitch, need you in the nuts.
What he's doing is he's doing his best drunk Chris Tucker
Yeah,
impression.
basically.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit. And now Gary just passes out.
That genuinely looked like everybody was having a good time. So.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? This is funny. I like this.
Yeah, they were having a legit good time. They called Lisa a bitch like 20 times.
Oh yeah. Well, she's a bitch.
Yeah,
That
she
eighth
eat him in the
grade-
nuts.
That
She's a
8th grade bitch.
Yeah.
also,
I mean, what he never mentioned the fact that he was blocking her way from getting out of the shower in gym class. Just go looking at her.
Well, no, he's 21. He's above that sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's 15. He is not above that sort.
No, his ID says he's 21.
His ID says he's
Hanging out in the
21.
middle school bathroom.
That's right. He's
Jesus
hanging out in the
Christ.
middle school bathroom looking for his 8th grade girlfriend.
I mean, he's not the only person that goes to the candy bar that does that. Come on. Wow. There's a rapist in the bathroom every night.
there's a reason they call it the candy bar. All right.
We're making it. Yeah.
It's not a good place to go.
The guy's just in the stall trying to take a shit, and he gets sat on by a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, that is.
Just like, well,
That's what I thought it was him that said, "Well, goddamn."
I guess this is happening.
Dude, I can't even imagine, like, if I was at a bar trying to have a whiskey shit and some fucking
A
kid
whiskey
comes...
shit?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
The whiskey shits,
You never had a whiskey
No.
shit?
or even the beer shits.
No.
I would
yeah, you
imagine
drink-
they are quite painful.
You drink-
No, they're not painful.
No,
They're just-
you drink enough alcohol that you kill some of your good,
They-
your probiotics in
comes
your gut.
out, goes out basically the same way it went.
Yeah, and you give yourself diarrhea.
Fascinating.
It's more like a champagne cork. But
Yeah, there's a musket ball blocking the.
The little bit of food that was in your gullet before you drank is riding the tidal wave of pressure through you.
Thank God's I'm a lightweight.
but either
so-
way, it's like, you know, you're taking a shit at the bar,
So now on the way
whiskey
home,
or otherwise.
I know. 15-year-old sitting in your lap.
Right.
on the way home, Lisa is making Wyatt drive.
Uh-huh.
Wyatt is doing everything he can to not talk about what happened to him in the bathroom.
Which I'm happy about because the less he talks, the better.
Yep.
Jeez.
And now
Well-
Gary is in the back like, I'll drive, give me the keys.
Yeah.
And then
Still doing it.
like fucking Wyatt drives up on the sidewalk and like over the curb. And, they're all like screaming and whatnot. Well, Lisa's having a good time. And then, they're like, are you...
Lisa can't die. Yeah.
Exactly. So now they're like, are you okay, Gary? And he's like, oh, my nuts are halfway up my ass. But other than that, I'm perfect.
He had a good time.
He was not wearing his seatbelt.
Nope.
He rolled with that shit.
I think when he's saying that, his legs were up in the air and you couldn't see his face.
At least his nuts were only halfway up his ass.
So ask yourselves, gentlemen,
At least they're only half.
what could be done to make this movie better at this point?
End it.
Roll credits.
How about Bill Paxton in his underwear? Because that's what you're getting.
I mean,
Don't want it.
That's what the screenwriter said.
that's what you're getting now.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. Don't worry. The underwear is going away.
Oh yeah, that's going off.
Yeah,
that's going right off.
That's for later.
So we meet Chet in his undies.
Yeah.
Just immediately aggressively throwing Wyatt against the wall and demanding $175.
And at this point, I stood up and applauded.
yeah.
I was like, "Yes, kill this bitch. Just rain his
Can't
blood
get
down
any
upon us."
better for Rob.
That's right. Butter's muffin.
So, I don't know if this is just me, but like, did a lot of people in this movie have gross teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, because looking at it, I'm like, a lot of people's gums are like the wrong color, and like a lot of people look like they have receding gums.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
yeah,
though.
because I'm looking at it, I'm like, the dental hygiene in this movie is awful.
Yeah.
like because it was just enough that I noticed it every other scene or so. I'm like, what's wrong with their teeth?
It really hits you towards the end where they're having that conversation, just showing their mouth.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, okay.
But like here, when Gary's drunk and Wyatt's carrying him, and Gary's just like taking his gloved hand and just digging around in Bill Paxton's mouth, I'm like, ugh, his teeth are weird.
And there were two major things I was thinking with some of that. Because for one, obviously, I was I noticed with the main kids, I was like, okay, they didn't do like cover up, they get rid of the blemishes or whatever because we're trying to make them nerdy.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But I also then remembered like the budget and that it was written in 2 days, so I was like, maybe they just didn't give a shit. I'm not sure which
That's
bigger
the salute.
factor.
That's the reason for a lot of things.
Craft
in this movie.
services was just Oreo cookies.
Yeah. So,
Should I brush before? No, get on set.
No, I don't know time.
all right. So now I have to ask myself, am I watching child pornography? Because this woman, I mean, technically she's like a couple hours
But
low,
it's softcore.
old.
It's fine.
But like, she's meant to be a 23-year-old, and she's just straight up trying to fuck a 15-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
yeah.
And she's grabbing his butt right on screen.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
It's totally fine, bro.
And I'm like,
Hey,
You, when you were 15, 16, you wanted that. You wanted that 23-year-old.
no, nope. Understand me, I did, but I was also not a consenting adult and would not want it put on film.
you think John Hughes wasn't jacking it when he wrote that?
Oh, no, I know John Hughes was jacking it when he wrote it. Or he might have by this point had a fluffer, but
Wow.
15-year-old.
possibly. By the way, I'm like, I know that's not at all what Wyatt's thinking about, and it's not what Lisa's thinking about, but I'm like, someone in the production of the movie should have been thinking about this.
It's 1985.
No, we're in an alternate dimension, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, regardless of I don't even know how to untangle the mess of what's in the movie, but yeah, in reality, that is a 16-year-old making out with like a 26-year-old.
Yep.
Was he actually 16 during the film?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's 1985. It's fine.
So
Nobody cares. It's
Yeah,
fine.
when did Blank Check come out? 'Cause they
it's
did
not
that shit
now,
again.
right? And yes, and Black Check has gotten a lot
Yeah.
of crap for that.
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
I'm looking at the movie in the context
yeah,
of the time.
in
it was-
1985,
that's fine.
everyone high-fived that actor afterwards,
Oh, yeah.
and we're like, nice. But
And she went to her trailer and cried.
Yes. Well, that's why I'm like, there's no real good scenario to this. Like, there's somehow something's not.
I mean,
By
at
the
some
way-
point, somebody should have said, like, John, you sure about this, pal?
yeah, in this film, in the span of 10 minutes, I've had to wonder if this character has been raped twice. This 15-year-old boy,
John Hughes just turns from,
not even once.
from his big corded phone, and he's just like, I got Judd Nelson on the other line. Just shut up and go fuck that kid.
If it helps any, I feel certain at least the character only got raped once, if anything.
What do you mean? Nobody got.
I don't know what happened in that stall, buddy. He might have gotten raped. He might have raped that dude, depending on how that really played out. I don't know. We don't know.
He might have given that man a Cleveland steamer.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Schrodinger's
All
rape.
I know is he backed up, I think bare ass, onto another man.
Bare ass?
I'm assuming man.
why do you think he got bare
No,
ass?
he wasn't bare-assed. He just backed up in there.
Anytime
Well,
I'm in an embarrassing
was
situation, the
fighting.
first
He might-
thing I do is
he might
I
have
put
done
my clothes on.
He might have done the immediate drop trow and
Yeah, like
You're
I
walking
thought I
into a
saw
stall and sitting on a
two
toilet.
two sets of pants like
Okay.
down on the floor.
All right.
Okay.
He's backing up into a stall to sit on a toilet.
All right.
It's safe to assume he might have his pants down.
Okay.
Okay, so
Again, I would like some kind of clarification.
Would you?
Yes, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. But I want to hear somebody say something.
He just backed up and took a shit right on
Well,
that
when
guy's
he came
butt.
out of
I
there,
might have. I don't know.
in my ideal
Oh,
world,
no.
I want Rob's ability to forget about this part of the movie
Yup.
very quickly.
Yup.
he was able to sit comfortably when driving the car home. So let's assume he's fine.
Okay. So
gross.
exactly. So now Lisa's like, "Hey Wyatt, what are you thinking about?" And he's like, "Women's gymnastics." And she's like, all right, we can make that work." And then apparently we find out the next day she started doing gymnastics for like 10 seconds and he passed out. So she dressed him in her clothes. So now
Maybe they did that before she started.
maybe
Either way, she stripped him while he was unconscious. Rape number 3.
Well, no, again, if they did that before he
Certainly
passed
don't
out,
work
he could have done that himself.
all right. Yeah, I don't know if that sexual misconduct has occurred of some like someone's going to jail. Is where the
Well,
real
here's the
world.
thing. Here's the thing. This is the monster that they created. Yep.
Yeah. Again,
This is what they wanted.
there's a lot of questions. I don't have the answers, but I guarantee you there should be a flag on the play here.
Listen,
So now Lisa's like, Lisa's not there when Wyatt and Gary wake up, and they think it's just a dream. But she's downstairs making breakfast.
he said
so-
it was a wet,
Yep.
erotic, wet.
Again, flag on the play.
But nothing happened.
No, but that's
He says, I think we had a shared dream. A very erotic. That ended there, we're fine.
They're just
No,
gay for
they
each
kept
other. It's
going.
all just
Very
there.
erotic, wet, soppy, sexy, gross.
well. If,
Whatever.
if I'm Wyatt, that's get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Like, right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, yeah, but like, if these.
Also, does Chet sleep over? I mean, not Chet. Gary sleep over so often that they have to have 2 beds. Like, is that's just
I think
Yep.
that's.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's because he sleeps over all the time. I think that's just they're rich. They can.
I mean,
does,
we can
does
say
Wyatt
that
wet the bed that often? That
Maybe.
Yeah.
The way the
maybe
two
that
of them interact, though, I feel like there's more things about themselves they have yet to discover.
Maybe he and Chet shared a room until he grew out of it or something. I don't know.
Maybe. So either way,
So you say if this movie hadn't happened, they would have pushed those beds together? Is that what you're getting at?
I feel like they may still push those beds.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is they wrote this in 2 days.
Yeah.
so Chet walks in wearing just a towel around his waist. But important detail before we go
took a
down
shower.
there. Fucking Wyatt walks past Gary, and we see that he's wearing Lisa's underwear
And her top.
and the crop top. Gary, and I'm not saying this is an invalid play because I might have done it too, declines to tell him that has occurred. Either that or he has told him, and Wyatt's just like, meh.
How do you not know?
But that's my thing is like, you would know immediately if you're wearing women's underwear.
Right, like
I
my
feel like
balls
it.
feel unusually
Yeah.
stressed right now. And considering how much attention these two pay to their balls,
Yeah.
you'd think that'd be that. Like, he probably, I assume, And okay, this is just me assuming, but I assume because he went into the bathroom.
Yep. That's true. He would have had to have dropped him.
Well,
Yeah,
also,
dropped him and probably jerked off. I'm
Right
assuming
into them.
anytime they go into the bathroom, they're rubbing one out before they
That's
take
right.
a
Those
shower.
underwears are probably all up in his nose and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
I can also solve it with this because I had a similar thought. But when he walks into the bathroom and Gary's looking at him, if you notice, Wyatt at one point, like, kind of almost pulls out a wedgie or whatever. He
Yeah.
does something to adjust the pants.
Yeah.
Which means he absolutely knows
Yeah.
what he's
All right.
wearing.
Well, that's fine. You know, if Wyatt's like, these feel good, I'm going downstairs like that.
Great.
That's fine.
Then you get what you get.
Yeah, you
and you
better
don't
have
get
a
upset.
plan to explain this to Bill Paxton.
He does not.
Because he is immediately overcome with homophobia. He's just
you know?
like, he's like, that is
Yeah, I said while we were watching, it would have been better if he was down there just dick out
yep.
than wearing.
Oh, that would have been more
ladies'
acceptable.
panties.
Correct.
Yeah. When I say more acceptable, to Bill Paxton, it would have
Yes.
been more
And
acceptable.
me.
All Bill Paxton would have done would have made a joke about him having a little dick.
Yeah.
and that
And
would have
that's
been
it.
it.
But how,
But again, flag on the play, because I am instead watching the. Well, actually, not. I shouldn't say instead, because that would have been, if he's dick out, that would have been worse for me. But we are watching this 16-year-old in women's panties.
Yep.
Very small pair of women's panties wander around.
Yeah, I've seen the 16-year-olds bulge a couple of times already in this
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
so
We've seen more of
Inc-
his.
including the first scene of the film.
We've seen more of his skin than we have of Lisa.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Chet comes in, steals Wyatt's breakfast, gets overcome by homophobia, calls him he says he's doing like monstrous behavior, demands his VCR as payment, otherwise he's gonna tell mom. I'd be like, motherfucker, tell mom. They're gonna believe I'm just walking around in a pair of panties, and are they even gonna be surprised? Fuck you, you're not getting my VCR.
That is the thing. They probably wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. They'd be
And
like,
then, but now Bill Paxton is so offended by the fact that he's in women's underwear that he takes his own towel off. So we have a Paxton ass
Yep.
entering the chat.
Yep.
yep.
And he gives that to fucking Wyatt to cover up.
Which is fine. I mean, it's a nicely toned ass, you know?
I mean, it's,
You know,
it could have been a
shame
lot
to go
worse.
Paxton, but-
It could have been a lot worse.
I mean, you know, I respect the man. And, I don't,
I also
He has
wonder.
a nice ass, but I still didn't want to see
you
it.
got to respect the ass, too.
Yeah.
All right. So now.
Sounds like y'all are the homophobes here.
Still didn't want to see it.
So now we go to the mall.
And he's like, all right, Bill, Chet, you're the one that's going to have to take care of me when mom and dad kill themselves.
So Lisa's, they're at the mall shopping for perfume for Lisa while she's shopping for sexy underwear.
Sure.
And basically the
And
woman,
asking the old lady cashier,
Yep.
"Do you think a 16-year-old boy will find this sexy?"
Yeah. Well, like that thing, I had multiple questions. Like, the old lady seemed to be very easily ruffled,
Yeah.
but
Yes,
she's
why you
working
working at
in
Victoria's
a
Secret,
like
bitch?
skimpy lingerie outfit place.
she's okay with scantily clad and whatnot and tawdy behavior. She's not okay with pedophilia.
Yes, no, it's just
Those are different things.
It seemed like she was just like broad spectrum, easily like offended.
Choose it. I'm not sure that was a Victoria's Secret type place. They had
like a
skimpy
department
stuff,
store,
but
yeah.
I
You
don't
don't
think
bring that kind of filth into Macy's or Jason.
And secondly, as I brought up earlier, like
days.
Lisa's clearly doing this to fuck with her and just fuck with people.
Yeah.
because she doesn't need to buy things. She's proven that she made a car.
That's the David
Yeah,
Lee
yeah.
Roth skiddly bop.
Yeah.
I'm hot for teacher.
I'm hot for underage girls.
I don't fuck high school.
Man, if she could have just, when she's buying it, just be like,
Just
and
get-
2 jelly donuts to go.
Okay.
Forget what song that is. Just remember that line.
And these two dipshits both buy the same perfume.
They don't. They're dumb. They don't know what they're doing.
They buy one for,
For the
cashier
cashier.
girl
yes.
too.
now I'm assuming.
Well, no, I think they do both buy Lisa a bottle of the same stuff.
Yep.
And one for the cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm assuming they're also using Lisa provided walking around money. So this girl is probably fired from her job because there's a lot of money missing from the cash register
I
now.
don't know, because again, Wyatt just seems to be loaded.
He could be.
Yeah, they got money, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like by the time Wyatt's reached 15, his parents have taken enough measures to keep him away from the credit cards.
I mean, he said he already had like a.
But maybe he had a
already
lot.
had a retirement fund.
Yeah, that's
so
true. He had like allowance money or something.
He's probably one of those guys that like gets the money from his grandparents and never spends it. You know.
Yeah.
We did see his grandparents, so
Yeah.
Well, we also
they're
see,
pretty loaded.
like, he's shelling out hundreds of dollars to Chet to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Like
Thousands
every
of
time they
dollars.
encounter. So
So now we see the bullies. We see Iron Man and Mad Max.
they've returned.
And they, of course, are in the perfect position to be directly above Wyatt and Gary. And they dump a slushie on them. And they're like, oh, you need something white. I hear there's a big sale at Towel World. And they're just like, oh, okay. That's what we're going with.
Well, I was like, I'd rather hang out with those guys.
Yeah. How do Gary and Wyatt respond? I believe one of them takes a bit of slushy, tastes it, and then they take the perfume bottle and spray it into their mouths.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was a perfume?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why I'd rather hang out with the bullies.
I don't want to be with any of them.
And they're so used to public humiliation that they're just sitting there like, it's a living. You know, so now
You know who these two actually remind me of now? Like, distantly remind me of?
who's that?
It's the two kids from Venture Brothers. The ones that have been cloned so many times that they're not even close to playing
you
with a full
just-
deck of cards.
If you just gave them like 500% more libido.
Yeah, yeah. But, like, they're about the same age. I think one's a brunette and one's a blonde.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking
I mean,
dumb.
Well, it's the same formula as like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but I liked Beavis and
well,
Butthead.
Gary's more like Hank and Wyatt's more like Dean.
Yeah.
Except one of them sounds like Mr. Toad from Mario.
Yeah. So
Why'd you take us all the way to this bar, Mario?
so now the girlfriends are mad at the bullies for doing that.
I'm going to get you.
And I just call them the girlfriends because the moment you see these two, you're like, yep, they're
That's
meant
their
for
role.
the main character.
Well, they're also the two girls that they were fixating on in the very
Yep.
opening scene of the movie.
So
Of course,
the
they're dating
bullies-
the bullies. Yeah.
so they discuss, they're like, you know, these two are the best we're going to get. It's not going to get any better than Iron Man and Mad Max. So
Worse than that, they're
Yeah.
like, we're tired of their shit. We should leave them. But then the other one's like, but we won't get invited to parties anymore.
Yeah.
Never mind, we'll forgive them.
meanwhile,
Fucking hell.
Mad Max
make
and
any
Doctor Doom
sense.
here are doing this weird choreographed crotch dance.
Yep.
They've worked on this.
Yeah.
This is their mock the girlfriends.
Yeah.
behind
It's
their
a,
back.
it's a Dragon
Like-
Ball fusion dance.
Like Robert Downey is thrusting his crotch while the other guy has his hand between his legs, like look
yeah.
down here.
He's basically playing with his balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're just like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, and they're back together.
Yeah.
And then they immediately leave them because they see Lisa.
Babe.
Babe. And this got a laugh.
They're
out of me.
going down the escalator
Yep.
with the girlfriends, and Lisa's going up.
They ditch him.
And they just ditch the girlfriends and hop over the other side of the
So
escalator.
what I like, Lisa walks past a line of like 4 guys and a girl. And as she walks past each one, you see their eyes move to follow her. And then Robert Downey Jr. just comes running full speed, slapping the lot of them as he goes. That got a laugh out of me.
Those people.
And they're
look
just like, hey.
Which also, yeah, that was the other thing. Some of this I know is definitely true, but like you could smell it just watching this movie. Those are the group of scenes deleted kids because they're clearly like kind of nerdy, and they probably hung out with Wyatt and Gary at some points. We see him at the party. We see him here. Like they keep showing up in small bits, but never enough to amount to anything. So it just
They're like they're the group of punk misfits.
sure.
So they chase Lisa outside, and there's a crowd of people running in terror because Gary's got a Porsche. and he's like honking a horn, crashing around, and he like drives up on the sidewalk and just awkwardly kisses on Lisa. Like, doesn't really, she's not participating. She's just relenting. And he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And
that's
then-
because she's really into Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
And again,
Wyatt's
like
the actual creator.
To be fair, she starts by giving him a kiss on the cheek because she's
Yeah.
the whole thing is really Robert Downey and his buddy are like
Yep.
trying to hit on her. So she's like, "Oh, I'm with these guys. They're the better ones." So she gives him a little kiss on the cheek, but he pushes it and starts
Yep.
like making out with her jacket and
now,
kind of sucking her bottom. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
he didn't either.
Yeah.
it would have required a slight restructuring of the scene. But if he then thrust his crotch at Robert Downey Jr. while she had her hand down there, like, I would have laughed.
Yeah,
If they
that
did
would have
the
been
exact
fun.
crotch
That
dance.
would have been good.
But that would have required brain cells that these two kids don't have.
So,
Well, also, I don't know where he would have learned that. She
Yeah,
could
you would
do
have
it.
had to
She's
have-
a genie, but like
you would have
Gary, I
had
don't
to
know.
have like seen them
Yeah.
do that to the girls, or see them do that to the girl. But anyway, whatever. She's like, "There's a party at Wyatt's house. Invite everyone. Show up there." So now we get to probably the most fucked up scene of the movie that doesn't involve questions about sexual. No, this scene does. Never
Yeah,
mind.
well, it sure does. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
So,
fucking movie.
This is where Lisa goes to pick up Gary. And she's flat out tells Gary's parents, one of them, the guy's named Al. I forget what the lady's name is. It might be Lucy. I don't know. But she's like, or taking him to like a hot party orgy. There'll be like naked people running around everywhere.
There'll be hundreds of teenagers
Yep.
running around getting drunk and having sex.
Yep.
Teenage orgy.
Yeah. Yeah. And now,
Talking about how she seems a little too old, and she says, "I'm throwing a teenage orgy."
Yeah.
yep. And now Al's like, "You're certainly not going to."
I'm calling the police.
Yeah, and she's like, "I will kick your ass." Just straight up just tells this man.
You're out of
You're
shape. I will kick your ass.
And then he's like, well, she's like, you never let this guy do anything. You know, he gets good grades. He behaves himself. He's a good kid. You never let him have any fun. He has to go in the bathroom and toss off to, I
Nudie
forget, to
magazines.
nudie mags. And at that point, like, his mom's like, and he's like, "Mom, I never tossed off to anything." Flagrant lie.
Oh, God.
Everyone,
Mom,
like all
I
three of them should have just stopped and looked at him like, really?
I only do that at my friend's house. I save it for the
But then
sleepovers.
also, they should have stopped and looked at him, and then all of them should have turned to the camera.
Yeah.
Mom, I never toss off. Wyatt does it for me.
Yeah.
So fucking now Al's like, "Call the cops." And Lisa just fucking pulls a gun out of him, just takes a revolver right out of her purse.
Dirty hairy revolver.
Yeah. Like a big old hand cannon.
Yeah.
And Al's like, okay, you win. You know?
I have no way to defend myself.
And now in the car, Gary's like, oh no. You know, she's like, "I'm going to be grounded forever when you drop me off." And she's like, "Nah, don't worry about it. They're never going to remember." And turns out what she did was just wipe the concept of his son from Al's memory. Like, Al just, for the rest of the movie, does not know he has a kid.
And that's what happened to me, too. I made a wish to a hot robot genie, and she made it so I can't remember movies.
Well, she's not a robot.
If I remember right, you just, put a Barbie doll up to some electrodes in
Yeah.
the kitchen and lit the
I just
house
set it on fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was...
Called brain loss due to smoke inhalation.
Yeah, it was the plastic. It was the
Cinematic
burning.
skill.
It was the melting plastic that really killed my brain cells.
Burning plastic vapors.
I have no frontal lobe left.
So,
Every once in a while, I time travel where I wake up in the bathtub.
That's right. Tossing off.
okay, so now,
Well, highlights. Magazine.
I'm sure it wasn't Ranger Rick.
which part of the highlights one? Is it the one where you have to spot the differences?
That's usually Goofus and Gal.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was going to make the joke and you got there first.
It's not a joke.
I just realized.
Goofus really does it for you. Rob's
and I
gross.
kind of don't want to think about it,
I am gross. That's
but
true.
now I am. Why did they have a Barbie doll to begin with?
Why don't they look?
They're probably
It was probably
sisters.
his
Stole it from the sister's room.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a much more innocent.
from her
I like
bra
that.
drawer.
Why
go with
it
that.
looked vaguely like the Kelly LeBrock that they were already trying to create. I couldn't.
Yeah,
tell.
while they were raiding her underwear drawer, they were like, "Oh, she's got a doll too. Let's take that."
So now, we just see there are hundreds of people storming Wyatt's house like a fucking they're laying siege and someone
Well,
just breached the gate.
I do like the way they
It's mostly
introduced
peaceful,
the
though.
mob because they just open the door and they're like,
Party,
"Hi."
party.
Well, no, they're like, "Hi," and then the whole crowd is just like, "Hi." That was entertaining.
Yeah, the doorbell rings once.
Yeah.
And then they open the door.
It's everybody.
100 people.
It's,
out there.
I believe, every extra that has been throughout the rest of this movie. That's not like a statistic I have. They're just a wild guess.
Now, if this was the 2000s, the door would get blasted off its hinges, and Andrew WK would just come scratching in the room. Like, party, party, party! It's time to have a party.
They'd be on snowboards somehow.
Well, that's the 90s one.
Oh, okay, all right.
But anyway, so Wyatt and Gary immediately go hide in the bathroom. They are not
Sure.
prepared to deal with this anarchy.
They have just discovered they might be introverts.
I also like
they have social anxiety disorder.
Also, just from I like you got shot down with your snowboard idea for being the '90s, but Andrew WK, that's current.
Well, no, that
Well,
was
he said
2000s.
Oh, you did say
aughts.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah, I was way off on that one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm taking the L.
So
I
anyway,
take it too.
fucking I like though Lisa isn't even going to go to them to be like, hey, you guys should try to go downstairs or something, or maybe we should talk about maybe we'll get a few people up here or something.
Can't hold their
She's
hand
just,
all the time.
She's just like, sink or swim, bitches. I filled your house with people. Deal with it. I'm gonna go serve caviar.
Serving caviar to high schoolers.
Yep.
I mean, granted, they're fucking loaded high schoolers.
People still do
so they may
caviar.
have.
I don't know. I never. Hear
I'm
about
sure it's a thing for rich people.
Oh yeah, it's still around and everything. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
I think I only ever tried it like once, and I don't remember. I remember just being really salty, but I don't remember anything else about it.
I mean, it's I don't know. I'm not a caviar enjoyer.
So, either way, now we see the bullies named Ian and Max are here, and Max goes to the bartender, which is a guy from the candy bar, and he asks for scotch, and the bartender's like, on the rocks. He's like, just give me the whole bottle. And this guy just gives him such a look. Like his eyes are like daggers out of his head. And he's like, how about I shove the whole bottle up your fucking
Well,
ass?
so first he says, "You want it straight up."
Oh, that's
And
it.
he
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, just give me the whole bottle." And he says, "How about I put it straight up your ass?" And he calls him something. Did you catch what he calls him?
I did not.
It's like a muffled. We didn't hear what it was.
Yeah. Just some sort of abuse. Either way.
some kind of fuck word.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, make the assumption it's like honky motherfucker or something.
Nah, it wasn't that long, but it may have been an F-bomb.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but it was that spirit. Is the
Yeah.
point.
But I want to know what the fuck is wrong with Whiskey on the Rocks, pal.
So,
Well, whiskey on the rocks is what he ended up with.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was giving him shit because the kid
trying
was
to
like,
be
I'm
tough.
hot. I won't take
Yeah.
a whole bottle. He's like, you're fucking
Yeah, you'll
16.
take the whole bottle up your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, that is faster.
That will kill you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yes, that is
How
also
much?
well. That is also
That's true.
something we
right
didn't.
to the colon.
Well, that is also something we didn't start doing till
Yeah.
like late '90s, 2000s.
What,
yeah.
just shit.
Yeah, butt chugging. That's a
Scotch
thing.
on-
It's a thing.
Yeah.
That is
It's
sadly
it's
a thing.
I know people that have done it.
Oh,
I didn't realize you did it with scotch, though. I thought
I
that was-
don't
Nah,
know
I
you
don't
know
think
scotch.
they do it
Yeah,
like beer
no,
and
the
shit.
one that I heard of was a guy who died
Yeah.
because he was doing it with his wife with a bottle of sherry. And he
Yeah, you just absorbed the alcohol
he
too fast.
He
Yeah.
filled
Fuck.
up his colon with
Yeah.
sherry and died
Yeah.
from alcohol poisoning.
Wow.
Not I enjoyed
Butt chugging.
orally.
Yeah.
So,
I like my alcohol like I like my men
Oral.
in my mouth.
well, goddamn.
God damn.
All right. So, now
I said men, not 15-year-old boys.
I just.
Consensual adults. So
That's right.
So
All right.
now the girlfriends break off from Ian and Max, and they go just to go to powder their nose, and they end up finding the bathroom that contains Wyatt and Gary. After Wyatt and Gary have been having a debate about whether or not Wyatt's going to shit or
just float an
float an
air
air
biscuit.
biscuit. Yeah.
Yeah, his social anxiety is giving him stomach
He
trouble.
has social anxiety induced IBS.
Yeah.
So now,
Not that I would know anything.
in what is not the first time it has happened, Wyatt just straight up takes a shit in front of Gary.
Yeah.
Then, when the girls show up,
Did you say the first time that it happened or not?
no,
the
not
first?
the first time.
Yeah. Well, it might be the first time it happened while he wasn't receiving a Blumpkin.
Yeah. Well, so,
God damn it.
because fucking,
Yep.
it wasn't even discussed. Like, did you just drop trow and shit in front of me?
Yeah, no.
Like, that wasn't even.
No.
That
No,
that just happened.
yeah.
You just do that.
Yeah.
Just
And I mean,
Clearly, the rule is just tell
it's
me
one
before
thing
you fart.
if like you're sleeping over, we're having a conversation, I leave the bathroom door open but go in the other room and shit.
No.
That's still unacceptable, but I could at least understand that one. But
He's,
like,
he's waiting
just
for that chocolate beer.
come in this one toilet bathroom while I shit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep hanging out, keep the party going.
Well, it's about to get weirder because then the ladies need to get in there, and they don't leave.
Yeah. So Wyatt immediately blames the shit on Gary, and I do.
As he should.
While the editing of this movie is problematic, this scene is great because it's just quick flash of Wyatt's face, slap, and then cuts back to Gary at the door. And he invites the ladies in, and now they're talking in the bathroom.
Fucking gross.
Yep.
I mean, at
And
least
then-
they're all the same age.
You know, they're
And that's the only dry land you can find.
yeah.
I suppose.
For a group of 15-year-olds, the conversation's moving along till the camera pans down at both of these fuckers
Oh,
are
yeah.
just
They're jacking it.
Oh.
They're just jacking it.
yeah. If their hand is not on their wiener, it's gripping something in their pocket and thrashing it about violently.
it was given
It's
away.
a roll of pennies.
It was given away by the fact that one of them has change in their pocket,
Yep.
Yes.
which was jingling about as they're.
The girls are still like, that just means they're interested.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 1985 Rager. Like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be shocking for them to just start having sex in the bathroom, all four of them.
And just in general, that in the 80s, that's how you showed you had interest in someone. You walk up to them and
Walk
start
up to 'em and,
masturbating.
yeah, you start playing pocket pool.
Oh, maybe he's edging like Sting.
So now
Very fancy.
the girls are like, can we have a moment? And the guys are like, sure.
Yeah,
They
you have
go
one
in
now, aren't you?
the shower together.
Sure.
Well,
Can we get
they're
this-
not leaving this bathroom.
Yeah, no.
Can we
no.
have a moment as well?
Yeah. So they have this weird conversation where it's just their mouths and it's getting closer and closer to their mouths. And I can't even tell what they're talking about
I
anymore.
think that was a parody on another thing, but I can't think of what it is right now.
I got that impression too, but I don't know.
It was like a cop show.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, what they're talking about is basically
Like
like
Dragnet, maybe?
Yeah, it might have been Dragon.
could be. We're interested in the girls. I think they might be interested in us. We got to figure out how to let Lisa down
Yeah.
easy.
Yep. And then they come out and the two girls are there. And then, boom, they're just edited out. They're like, they're back in the party now.
Climbed out the window.
They left, and it was two different girls in the bathroom.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. It was, yeah. Okay. I forgot about that.
Chubby
Couple of
girls.
chuds walk in.
So now the two girls are back in the party, and Lisa comes up to him and she's like, "Okay, what you got to do is shower with the two of them. It's amazing. It's brain expanding."
It hurts so good.
Hurts so good.
That's so good.
I don't know.
They have a really nice
mean,
exfoliating scrubber.
John Cougar just came out. They're, it's relevant to the song title.
Yeah, okay.
Probably not relevant to the song concept.
Skibbity
But,
bibbity
Yeah, like
hibbity
that,
gibbity hibbity
but
bibbity
anyway,
bop.
now we cut to Wyatt.
Brought my pencil.
The clock is slow.
Give me something to write on, baby.
And it just occurred to me.
Imagine if she had like Tourette's and she would just randomly shout out those kinds of quotes.
When the fuck does the Beethoven ever show up?
Well, like she should have.
There
is a piano
in the
scene.
movie, but it wasn't her playing.
It's not her.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Wyatt's grandparents are at a restaurant, and they're just like,
it's the most amazing acting you'll
You know
ever
what
see.
Fully British.
yeah. I love these two though. They're just like, I think Wyatt is his morale has collapsed, and he has just descended into a spiral of masturbation and loneliness, depression. We need to go visit.
Yes, let's
I
put
believe-
off our fornication for the evening,
I
darling.
believe the quote was something like, the most important thing to every teenage boy is their grandparents.
Yes. And the other one's like, oh no, we shan't do that. We will just delay it. Possibly do it at our daughter's house.
Maybe in the car on the way.
Maybe in the car. Maybe in the pool.
Give me a handy.
Yeah.
like Cocoon.
Just be careful. I don't want to have another one of those thinner situations.
There's no more hitting gypsies.
That's from Stephen
Thinner.
King's Thinner.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're not aware, the movie kicks off when a couple giving roadhead hit a woman crossing the road.
Check out
Spoilers.
I'm sorry.
check out these problem solving skills. So Ian and Max, they're like, all right, you know what? We gotta fuck Lisa. What we're gonna do is, since Lisa is is completely loyal to Wyatt and Ian, because they made her, she has to do what they want. Let's just go ask Wyatt and Ian to pimp her out to us,
Even
and we will
swap.
pay with our girlfriends.
Also, to be fair, I don't think they fully understand that they made her yet, but she has made it very clear that they own her,
Yes.
whatever that means. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna make a swap for our girlfriends.
Meanwhile, it just cuts
'Cause we
back
can do that.
to Gary's parents, and Gary's mom is trying her hardest to make Al believe that he has a son, and he's just like, nope, that's not a thing. That's not a person. And then back at the party now, all four of these motherfuckers have bras on their heads. They're hitting enter on the keyboard, and shit is getting...
That's because
We're recreating the thing.
Gary and Wyatt
They're just going to make one for...
refused the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go over that they...
I didn't remember... Well, yeah, I remember they said no, but I think it just cuts to they're just going to make one for them.
Well, no, they do basically say, like, we care about Lisa too much. We can't just do that, but we can make you one of your own.
Yeah.
So
So that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a slave, why would you go for a sentient thing? Go for a non-sentient
plus,
thing.
obviously you have different tastes because you want
Yeah.
boobs bigger than her head.
Yeah,
It would be great if it
back
basically...
problems for life.
They're just itching for a sprained tongue.
Give me them dairy cannons, son.
It'd be great if it gave them, like, you remember in Leprechaun 3 when that woman asked to be, like, beautiful and whatnot, and he makes her, like, her tits and her ass swell up to the point, and her lips, they all swell
Yeah.
to the point where they explode. If, like, right before that stage, that's what, they ended up making for these guys.
I'd accept it.
But anyway, so yeah, they have bras on their head, they hit enter, and shit just gets even weirder. A partygoer is trapped in the TV. Everyone finds that funny. A whole room is now blue, including the occupants'
kitchen.
clothes. Yeah. A room spinning around, so you get an upskirt of a girl. Iron Man is still in his seat. Mad Max has been thrown back, but he's yelling, "I'm shitting in my pants."
RDJ, everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
Which may just have been, like, that may have not been scripted. Who knows? He may have just been tripping balls at that point.
The fireplace becomes some sort of suck hole.
Yeah. Some sort of sucker.
Sure does.
Yeah, it like
It's an inverse Santa Claus shoot.
Yeah.
it sucks at least a baby grand, if not a
couch,
grand piano,
And then
right out the
Yeah.
chimney.
Yeah. That's not all it sucks.
Yeah, so
In one piece.
this poor woman gets 1980s so hard.
I mean, you say woman. I mean, presumably these are all high school kids.
she was definitely a woman.
Well,
I mean, I know the actress.
Yeah.
was a woman.
Again,
But you're right. You're right.
no,
This
no,
this
no.
woman, this character is probably not
No,
18.
no. Hold on. Because again, you're fighting me on this whole stuff about I want to know some kind of answer. What the hell happened in that stall? Thank you. But
I'm just gonna leave my nose in here.
yeah, if we're giving leniency here,
God.
Joe's
We've
floating
seen-
air biscuits.
Bad.
That did
We've
not
seen that
Air
like
Zeppelins.
many of the people from like the candy bar and so on have showed up. So there are adults.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Maybe.
we don't know.
Okay.
But it
If you're
again,
giving leniency, I prefer to think about that other than to think that this girl is.
Are
I
you
mean-
referring to the poor girl that was playing the piano?
Yes.
And just gets,
so
like,
you know who's
suck-stripped?
who hasn't given anyone any leniency? Me.
Yeah.
That I still think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
is-
A
your
in
judgment
regards
has
to
rained
my
down
air
upon us,
biscuit.
yeah.
But B.
That wasn't a biscuit.
Sulfur and
Yeah.
brimstone.
This poor girl gets 1980s so hard. She's clinging to like the window, and it's just like it sucks so hard it rips your clothes off. It took her bra off somehow.
Yeah.
Like and then so now she's just in her panties sliding across the room, and
Well,
she gets
we didn't-
sucked out the chimney.
We didn't see her bra get sucked off.
But it was there. Now
there
it's
one
not.
second.
I know, but
then
it
it
could have
wasn't.
been. It could have been Wyatt or one of them. They needed it to put on their heads, so they just ran down there and grabbed it.
So anyway,
We
it
did
just
this for a
sucks her out the
ceremony.
chimney, throws her like 30, 40 feet in the air.
Fucking
Into
wrecked.
the pond, lake.
Yeah, the
whatever.
Jackass theme starts up
It's
like
I just wanted to add a little class to this
Yeah.
party.
fuck. Like
It's like she gets fucking team rocketed.
yeah. And she just thought she would be cool and play the piano,
Yeah.
you know, class up the party a little
But
bit.
no.
Look at what I can do.
No,
No.
we're gonna see your tits and then they're gonna shoot you out the fucking cannon.
That poor woman was probably, you know, going to be a concert pianist, go to Juilliard and all that. Now she's scarred for life from touching a
Traumatized.
piano.
Yeah.
She'll never touch a piano.
now
again.
she uses her mouth to move her wheelchair around.
Yeah, also she's probably just dead.
yeah.
No one goes out to help her.
No.
It's an '80s movie. We had to get tits in there.
The crayfish
so-
are picking the
already
meat
had
off her
tits in
bones
there.
at the bottom
Yeah.
of the pond.
So
Not
for
live
a
ones.
split second, we had actual like a bare chest of an actual actor on the screen for a little bit.
And at no point was it Lisa's.
No.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm willing to bet that was the thing. They were like they couldn't convince Kelly LeBrock at any point to actually show nudity in the movie, so they're like, all right, we'll just get this other girl to do something.
Yeah, okay.
So now
Gotta get them in there somehow.
Lisa's like, goes upstairs, and you know we're awaiting the arrival of the new electric computer girl,
Boogaloo.
and you know it's Lisa, and she's like, "You motherfuckers attempted to make another one
Of me.
and, you know, in your rush, your haste, you forgot the most important thing. You didn't hook up the Barbie doll."
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh, guess now there's a fucking
There's a
ICBM in your
Yeah.
house. This giant missile just breaks through the floor, the roof. Yeah, that just happened.
And it's like it's
there.
ready to go
Yeah.
because like coolant is like evaporating out the vents on the side.
The grandparents arrive and it's like, I say, there's a missile poking through a roof. Like my boner's poking through my fly.
yeah, we genuinely get a well I never.
Yeah.
This isn't the key party I expected.
And now,
But then the girl that came out of the chimney lands in the grandpa's lap, and he's like, "Never mind, I'll just go home with this later, bitches."
no,
I'll buy that for
as
$1.
she just like recovered sanity enough to process what happened to her and like pulled herself from the bog and like, you know, covered up with whatever she could and staggered into the driveway. Grandpa just ran her over on the way.
That road head will
Didn't
get you
even
every
notice.
time. I'm telling you. Just-
like in Home Alone, the statue that gets knocked over by everyone who visits. So, now Wyatt's like, a missile is in my house, Gary. He's like, what am I going to tell my parents? And he's like, they're going to shit egg rolls. Lisa's problem for the grandparents' uppityness. They're like, I'll call the police. She just puts him in suspended animation in the cabinet.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
Just
puts them in the cupboard.
this is like if Meteor Man had her powers. Just like, I'm not going to deal with that problem. I'm just going to hide it. Well, Meteor Man would have let them call the cops.
Yeah, Meteor Man just would have run away, I think, from the entire situation and let somebody else deal with it.
Yep.
He'd be like, he'd be like, Bill Cosby, you take care of this, which is probably the worst choice in a house full of drunk teenagers.
It'd be kind of similar. He would have drugged them. So I'm
way ahead of you, Rudy.
Yeah.
So now Lisa's like, all right, these boys need a challenge to get their confidence going.
Yeah.
You know what they need? Fucking Metal Face, Sloth, Bennett from Commando,
Lord General.
some slave girl. Just a random biker gang attacks the house. Ian and Max immediately fuck off. They're like, what about the girls? Girl schmirls. And they run for it. Everyone else, though, is kind of kept in the house by these bikers. And the boys hide in the closet. So, like, Lisa's like, hey, you guys going to deal with that? And they're like, nope. And they're like, everyone's going to think you're a coward. It's like, well, it's better than everyone thinking we're dead. Yeah, we're cowards. Like, we don't want to die.
We have done nothing to disprove that the entire film. I don't know why you think we,
Because that's why I'm here, you motherfucker.
So I like that the film's just like, fuck this. And like Metal Man just reaches through the wall and pulls them into the next scene.
Like,
Like,
they've done nothing this entire movie to make you think that they're even decent human beings. Like, why would you think they're ready to take on this challenge?
so I forgot he was, I didn't realize he was called Lord General. So I called him Corset Man. He has a shotgun. Sloth has a mace.
He has a shotgun and a mesh shirt over a bedazzled tank top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bennett
well,
loves his mesh shirt. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know what
hadn't
that's
found
about.
his chainmail tank top yet. So he was still
It's not as good as
experimenting
that,
right
but-
now. And whatchamacallit. So now he's talking shit. He's revealing their secrets. He's like, you guys, what was it, like wear bras on your heads and shit together. And I don't know what else he was saying.
Toss off to magazines.
Toss off to magazines. Can't even take a shower with a beautiful woman without keeping your pants
yeah.
on. Yeah.
And you develop that thing, what do you call it? The push me, pull me?
What?
Okay.
It's the first weird sounding thing for a possible sex act involving two people masturbating each other. I don't know.
That is called the
Okay.
Dutch rudder.
You guys performed a two-person Eiffel Tower.
So either way, they're like, I'm going to take your prospective girlfriends and we're just going to
Duel of
like
the fates.
do naughty things to them. And you're lucky that we don't go full 80s on these two. And so like they just kind of lick them a little bit. And then that's when Gary and Wyatt are like, you know what?
Smell them a little.
We're going to die. So let's just die now.
Yeah.
And then
bang.
like Gary's like, Lisa can do it. I guess I could just pull a revolver out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Sure, why
And he
not?
just talks
Hey.
all this shit to the bikers. He's calling them all the F words.
Tells them that they
he's like-
stink.
Yeah.
I believe that is the revolver she had
Yep.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where was it?
Prison
Just
wallet.
chilling somewhere?
Yeah, his prison wallet.
Maybe he took it from her after. That's what he was shaking before in the bathroom,
Oh, okay.
and it was squirting.
yeah, it was indeed.
Sure.
So-
Sure, it was the gun.
Anyway,
He had the bullets in his pocket.
but yeah, before that, he's like,
Yeah, I don't know if we specified that in that scene it turned out to be a squirt gun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. In
So-
the car.
Well,
So
sort of.
he's like, why don't you take you and your bundle of stick friends and get the hell out of here? And like, Lord General's like, I have a shotgun, and he starts to pull it down, and then frickin' Gary just takes the revolver, points it in his face,
Well, he grabs the shotgun.
yeah, and then Wyatt takes that from him.
Well, I've got a teenage hard on. Thanks, Mario. Get out of my house, a bunch of faggots.
He's like, put the girls down, get out of here. And the bikers are like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah.
Toad.
The Sloth is like, hey, can we can we just say that this didn't happen? You know, I don't want it to affect my day job.
Yeah, I
His
don't want to lose
teaching
my
job.
teaching
Yeah, I
job.
wouldn't
yeah.
want my students to know I was trying to kidnap and rape a bunch of girls.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge, right, guys?
It's like, excuse me, what was your plan? How was tonight going to end then normally if we hadn't stopped
No
you?
survivors.
Yeah, was it going to be like a full,
Yes. That's
you know,
this usually isn't a problem because no one's left to tell the tale.
so they just go.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah. And now Gary is just like waving this gun around like it's what's the Plan 9.
Because he
Yeah.
still thinks it's a squirt
Yep.
gun.
Yeah.
He's pointing
Well, he's
at
also
Wyatt,
got
he's
no
pointing at
brain
the crowd.
cells.
He's like, all right, everyone, don't worry. It's just a squirt gun. And he like shoots his chandelier out. And then yeah, everyone leaves. The party's over. We cut ahead a little bit, and now we see that Wyatt and Gary both have their own independent conversations with the two girls, and they have emotional growth.
Hilly and Deb.
No, they don't.
Well, no, because Gary realizes he's like,
There's only growth in one area, Joe.
no. Gary was like, all right, we made, you know, what we thought the perfect girl was, but
Yes.
it's, you know, before we knew what the perfect girl was,
Sure.
and you know,
And now
I've
it's this
realized
other
now.
girl that just
Yeah.
happens to be right in front of us.
Yeah.
that I
The
was
perfect
wrong.
girl
That
is
is
the girl that's
willing.
in front
Yeah.
of me.
This girl wants to bang me, so
Yeah.
now she's the perfect girl.
So either way, they now have girlfriends. That's secured.
Yeah, these girls, like, there's like.
They
for no
really want to go to
reason.
parties.
And they apparently really want to go
And
to
they don't.
bed with
They don't
these
understand
two cowards.
that they could just show up at parties.
Yeah,
Right?
you're attractive girls.
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
just
like,
go.
Yeah, you're just a couple of hot girls.
No,
Go
in
to
Shermer,
parties.
Illinois, like you don't show up at another person's house unless a man has brought you there. Apparently,
That's wild.
yeah,
Also 1985.
yeah.
No, that's not how that worked back then.
It's not a get out of jail free card,
The
John.
popular hot girls went to all the parties.
It's an
Play it on
explanation,
They still
but
weren't
not
allowed to think for themselves, though.
It's
They don't
not.
have to think. They just got to go and get drunk.
It's an explanation, but not an excuse.
So they fuck
'cause
these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably not leaving the party without a guy, but you can show up without one.
So now Chet shows up with a loaded shotgun and a freshly killed duck, and he just bursts in the room, like points a gun at a girl he doesn't know, and
And a bitch that he does.
Gary.
yeah, and Gary bonks him on the head with the barrels.
Good.
Several times.
Yeah.
Not hard enough.
At this point, you know, he lines them all up in the kitchen for them to explain themselves. And Lisa's like, you know, you could be a real wanker sometimes. He's like, I get off on being a wanker. And then,
But so does she.
yeah, he like opens up the cabinet to get something to drink or whatever. And he's like, hey, Grammy, hey, Grandpa. And he's like, you put my grandparents in the closet? And then, Lisa's like, okay, Wyatt, Gary, take the girls home. I'm going to do unspeakable things to your brother. At this point, Chet's like, you know, I do want to fuck you. And she's like, you know,
I would like
I
to
am going
butter your muffin.
butter your muffin. Yeah. And he's like, you know, I am going to I'm going to turn you into a poop troll. And, yeah, we get a random police chase for no reason with Gary.
Well, because he's going like 80 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
'Cause he was
and then-
reading the speedometer. And
And the RPM meter.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
because this was written in 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much add for no reason to every
Yeah.
scene.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's just
I like
stuff.
that Wyatt's like, you know, like her name Hilly or whatever tells Wyatt that she's going to be grounded for a month, and he's like, "I'll wait for you." Crosses
Double
both
cross
fingers,
fingers. Yep.
grabs her ass.
Yep.
while they
yeah.
kiss.
Classy.
I said before, I do believe, like, I don't know if this is what you're going with. I don't believe it's crossing his fingers as in I was lying about waiting for you. I think that was I'm crossing my fingers, the grabbing
you
the
don't
ass thing
slap
works.
me for grabbing.
No,
Yeah.
I don't buy that. She
That's
already
how I
fucked this
interpreted
dude.
it.
Could have been both.
She didn't fuck this dude. I don't think she
They didn't fuck.
I think they slept in the same bed, but they
Yeah,
didn't
but,
fuck.
Okay.
well,
Okay.
I don't know.
I would say she probably attempted to initiate sex.
Oh, he came immediately.
Yeah. He came before they were even under the covers.
Yeah.
She's
He
like,
wasn't in the
okay,
bed.
I
But
got
the
some
point I'm
work
trying to
do.
make is she was willing,
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
there would be any issue with grabbing her ass. He's also in love now.
And then he
Or
gets the
whoever.
sprinklers going off
Yeah,
on him.
he's in love.
I love you.
All right.
I'm in
Now,
love now. I love you, Andy. We're
Check-
gonna get married.
Chet is literally a poop troll. Like, he's just making fart
they're all
noises.
poop
He's
trolls.
this weird, like, 4 foot tall, like 500-pound goblin.
He
Yeah.
looks like Pizza the Hut should have looked
Yeah.
like after he's been left out in the sun for a long while.
Oh.
Now, ignoring the context of, like, his role in the movie, but just objectively, what do we think of the creature effects here on display? Like,
bad.
the body wasn't doing anything for me because there really wasn't anything happening. I think the arms waved
It's
a
a
little
boglin.
bit.
It's a big old boglin.
And the mouth moved.
There might have been a pus dispenser, but I like the face. Yeah, the mouth was moving, the eyes were
Eyes
going.
were going, yeah.
It still had Chet's buzz cut.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a C plus, maybe.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I go
that's
with
about
that.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, considering the budget and everything, like it's no Jim Henson, that's for
Yeah.
damn sure. But like, yeah, it's not terrible.
For this toad turd.
It
or
is.
whatever.
It is beautifully Corman-esque.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go with that. I'll agree with that.
So-
I feel like the voiceover should have been slurred more because it was too fast and crisp for the poor
You could tell he was just, like, in a recording
actuation
booth,
of
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
poor actuation of the puppet's mouth.
And yeah,
so-
the mouth couldn't function as
Yeah.
well as they would.
They were
hope,
like,
but-
we don't got time for that. Just do a few fart noises.
Yeah, it's fine.
You got to get out of
Yeah.
here in 15 minutes. Peter Cullen's got to get in here to fucking record.
Sadly,
Yeah,
it's
Bill Paxton's probably he's gonna record the audio without even seeing like what he's being dubbed in.
yeah, and sadly, the mouth movements and like the speed and movement and everything is still better than the Turtles and Ninja Turtles 3. So.
Ugh.
There's no awful double mouth. So,
And now, because Tony mentioned it, we're gonna roll Ninja Turtles 3.
I have never seen that.
Nor have I.
That's the time travel one. Right?
Yeah, it is.
Sam Ryan.
I think that's in the critical fail list, though.
Probably.
But anyway, she threatens Chet's poop troll ass with a set of elephant balls, and he's like, and she's like, okay, be good to Wyatt, don't bully him, don't extort money from him, blah blah blah. And he's like, okay, I promise. She's like, all right, well, this will wear off in about half an hour. And she's like, I got to go change because your brother and his hetero life mate are gonna come. Homo life mate.
Yeah, like what? Hetero nothing.
Yeah, are gonna come and
hetero fluid life mate.
say they don't need me anymore. So yeah, they go. The two guys show up. Their sports cars disappear. They talk to Lisa. They're like, hey, we're in love now. I don't think we need you anymore.
With the girls.
Yeah. So
Sure.
Well,
Get out of here, Lisa. We don't want you anymore.
don't you understand?
so she's like, oh, that's fine. I'm
Start
just gonna
pelting
go.
with rocks.
Don't talk about the whole fact that I'm unleashed on the world now with the only two people that could control my godlike powers are, don't need me anymore.
The way that she disappeared, it very strongly implied like she has expired. She is no longer in existence.
Until
was the
that's
impl- that
till
was
it's
the
contradicted
implication. Yeah.
10 minutes later.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. She just says, I have to go.
Yeah.
And they don't question shit about that.
They have no brain cells.
Yeah.
Her planet
I've said
needs
this
her.
multiple times.
All right. But the house resets itself.
Yeah.
The missile sinks back down into the ground. The parents straight up see this happen.
Yeah,
Or at least the mom does.
they see the outside.
They
Yeah.
see something.
like
they
they
see
pull up to
things
the
getting
house,
sucked
and
down the
there's
chimney.
like papers and shit
Yeah.
flying.
There's
into
a
the
corpse
house.
in the driveway.
Yeah,
A naked corpse.
a topless 16-year-old corpse.
Yeah. The grandparents are still locked in that cupboard.
Oh,
No, that's
they're
the
awake
thing.
though, and they're fucking.
Yeah.
The grandparents,
7 minutes in heaven.
the grandparents have been wiped out of existence, and their car with the dead body underneath it have also been wiped out. It's all fine. It's all fun.
Everything's fine.
I think this was Tony's theory while we were watching it, is like the girl has long since gone home, but everything's getting sucked back to where it was. So like you see her clothes fly in there first, and then she's just getting like slammed against the wall in her house.
I just like want to see her from across town, flying through the
Smashes
air.
through the window
Yeah.
and
Not again.
flipping end over end like a Blanca ball. So now
That, or we cut back inside and they just basically throw like hamburger meat against the wall, and like, what is that? I'm like, oh, that was the girl that was playing the piano. That's all.
it slowly like reconstitutes into her.
It like hits the keys.
So now the parents come in and like Wyatt comes downstairs, hugs his mom. His dad's like, "Don't you touch me." And then we see
Fudge off, you fuck.
fucking Chet turns back into Chet, immediately goes for the dick check. He's like, "That's there, we're good."
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to that Shermer High. There's a bunch of guys all sweaty playing a game of grab ass or whatever. And then there's a whistle, and we see that Lisa is now their coach. And she's in a somewhat provocative 80s outfit.
But not really.
And
It is
then
gym wear.
she's like, "Drop and give me 20." And they all simultaneously faint.
Yeah.
Roll them credits.
Thank goodness.
The end.
The movie's over, everybody. And so's my career. That's right. Don't prepare to see me ever again. What do we got going on with this film, Tony? Teen Girl Squad.
So on RottenTomatoes.com, critics gave this a score of 60%. Audience gave this a score of 69%.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, how could you disagree, I guess?
Well, we'll find out. Well, Rob.
This movie's so fucking bizarre. I don't know. There were like 3 times I laughed in this, but beyond that, it's just like, why? Okay, and I mentioned this while y'all were here, but it's another film where the protagonists just suck.
Yep.
I hate them. There's nothing redeeming about them. There's nothing interesting about them. I don't like Lisa. She sucks.
There isn't a good character in this movie, or at least a good like major character.
There's not. There's really not.
Like the girlfriends are okay, but we don't know enough about them to
They're
make
mainly
any
okay
judgment.
because we don't know enough about them to know that they're terrible.
They're okay, but they're also very shallow.
Yeah, all we know about them is that they want boyfriends and they want to go to parties.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Good for you.
Teen Girl Squad.
Yeah.
Teen Girl Squad. I'll do the rest of my review this way.
Please don't.
No, I don't recommend it. It's like, bleh. Bleh. We got a cool song out of it, I guess. Weird Science is fun, whatever. Play it during Halloween. That's my review. Nah.
Joe.
Yeah, I think it's like a D- or an F. Like, it's not good. There were parts that made me laugh. There were a lot of parts that made me uncomfortable, though. There was, like, if they were just college kids, a lot more of this
Would have
movie
fixed everything almost.
Yes.
yeah,
Almost everything.
would have been good for me. I wanted to like this. There were parts that made me laugh, and I think there's a formula that kind of works in here. But yeah, it's just too much, and too much that I just didn't want to see. I don't like, yeah, as Rob mentioned, like the music was cool, but like all the characters sucked. None of them were particularly acted all that well. Like Bill Paxton's supposed to suck. He's the only person I think that like I liked his performance as Chet. But yeah, it's a product of its time, and I'm sure if I were watching this in 1985, I would have thought this was great. But like viewing it through the modern lens, it does not hold up. And I tried not to do that, but I really can't when it comes to things involving a 15-year-old boy. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's an F. I don't recommend it. It's a well-made but really bizarre and uncomfortable film for me.
Okay. John.
Wah, wah, wah.
John's
I
going to
have
give it an
no
A.
problems with this movie whatsoever. I remember it being stupid when I watched it in like 1995. It's still stupid now. It's just a fun fucking ride of weird shit. And you
Weird
get some
science.
weird science,
science.
and you get some boobies thrown in to top it all off.
The younger the better.
Yeah.
Boobies I don't want to
If-
see.
And when I'm watching a movie, I put myself in the shoes of the protagonists.
Yep.
And that
Sorry?
there would have been as a 16-year-old boy.
That's why
I
my
would have
bathroom
had-
smells like low tide right now.
No, that's your couch.
Your
Both.
corner of the
Both,
couch.
really.
There's a snail trail all over the place.
It's like a rat. Just dragging dick.
From the perspective of a 16-year-old boy, there was nothing that went on in this movie that was a problem. Aside from accidentally sitting on a man's lap.
From the perspective of a 45-year-old dude, though, a lot of bad stuff went on in this movie.
I would argue from a 16-year-old boy, there's still bad stuff in here, but whatever.
So I don't recommend it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't say don't watch it either. Like, if you don't have 80s nostalgia to call upon, then yeah, you're probably not going to like it at all. But having the 80s nostalgia that I do have, I got no problem.
Okay. Brick.
I like Joe's suggestion that all of the characters be college age. That would have made this much more bearable.
I think that's what the TV show kind of does, huh? I think they're like older.
Probably because the people rating it were like, you better not fucking do
Well, it also
this
came out in the
thing.
90s, not the 80s.
Like, so
But
there were a couple of lines that I thought were funny. I thought that they're expletives, things like, shitting egg rolls.
Yeah, I'm going to use that one.
Those were creative, and I enjoy that. Nothing else about this movie was enjoyable. It was super uncomfortable and gross. Ladies and gentlemen, I would rather watch Osmosis Jones.
Wow.
F.
Holy crap! I find Osmosis Jones way more offensive.
For other reasons.
Other reasons, yeah, definitely.
I still don't want to watch Osmosis Jones, but I would rather watch Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
All right, so that Osmosis Jones
surprises me,
didn't
but-
move up to D tier for you, right? Now there's just 2 in F.
Oh,
Yes, there is an F and like an F minus.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like, I don't think I'd have a problem necessarily watching this again. It's like not an unwatchable film. It's just, I just hate everyone in it.
Yeah, I'm more or less in the same boat without all that. I think the problem is, like, the college thing makes sense, but also the older you get, the more weird it's going to be with how awkward they are with women and so on.
But frame it like, look at Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds.
Great example.
That movie is surprisingly rapey.
They were college students versus if they were in high school, that movie would have been a whole lot worse.
I understand.
I don't think they'd allow you to make that movie, or at least not put it in a movie theater.
Well, certain theaters.
But not
Candy bar.
the ones
theaters.
that show the X-rated movies. But yeah.
Yeah, but what I realized, and sadly, this is the better and I think less gross and sexy live action version of Cat in the Hat that we have. That's what it is to me.
I have no idea
If
what
you
you're
watch the
referring
Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, it's gross. But
I see
it's
where he's
basically-
going with this.
It's basically Cat in the Hat. They create this girl, and then her whole purpose is to get them to come out of their shell, to be more, be more assertive, to have a backbone, stand up to Chet, stand
And
up
to
to
waste a
bullies.
bunch of time.
Yeah, it's all just bullshit to just stop being such a little shit and get out once in a
And
while.
when the Cat in the Hat shows up, he is jingling something in his pocket.
Yeah,
He does a lot of
the
unacceptable
Mike Myers
things.
one. Yeah, Mike Myers one.
Fish
rather,
sucks
yeah.
him off, I think.
I think probably. I mean, Paris Hilton's in it for crying out loud. Really? But anyway, yeah, really, that's real. But yeah, like again, like Joe, I see some of the stuff behind it, but I can't even say like this should be remade because I don't think there's really enough there. If you have nostalgia for it, I get it, but leave it in the past because whatever you're remembering about the movie is better than anything that you're gonna witness that you don't remember. So I won't recommend this movie. Just move on. Do anyone have a recommendation instead?
I was going to say, I would. I don't know how good it is, but I think Real Genius or True Genius, the Val Kilmer one, where it's college, there's an awkward kid, there's weird science in that crazy orbitable laser, and they blow a fucking house up with popcorn.
Yes, that's what I thought we were going to watch.
Yeah.
Just watch Young Frankenstein.
No, that is literally what I thought we were going to watch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is the movie with the weird guy in the closet. Nope.
Yeah,
That weird guy in the closet was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know because Young Frankenstein, I feel safer in that it is good. I haven't seen Real Genius in a long time, so
Whatever, watch something else. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's not the point.
That sentence ran out of momentum.
Just go.
Watch Weird Science, but with low expectations.
You go toss off.
Well, no, we're not recommending Weird Science. That's the thing. Yeah. All right, real genius it is. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Okay.
Who rolls?
Who rolls?
Me.
Yes, John.
I thought it was
John.
Would you like a sack?
Get your sack.
I think I rolled.
John, it's my birthday. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, I think I rolled the D20 of Fate last time, so I'll switch off to my creation.
Is it real? I do not know.
He has been
Weird,
sitting on it for
Johnny.
about a few minutes to do the stranger.
That's a 13.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit. I haven't seen this movie.
Hope you're all ready to watch Cloverfield
You know I love
excited.
kaiju movies.
and found footage kaiju.
Oh, I love those too.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Yeah, I think I watched 10 minutes of this movie and then gave up.
Got a
Well,
feeling
now-
Joe's going to be mad next episode.
You get to watch 45 minutes of douchebags having a party, and then
Oh, like this movie.
yeah, pretty much.
Great.
Less rapey and more cryy though.
They'll still
Nothing
shit egg
says
rolls.
you can't have both.
But you still get a character that talks like this the whole time.
TJ Miller?
Yeah. Well,
I was just thinking the Cloverfield monster.
Yeah, the Cloverfield. All right, well, join us next, Tim, for Cloverfeld.
And remember, kids, just because you're a young boy and she's really hot doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember, adults.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because
Don't listen to Uncle John.
don't bang kids. Take it from
As long as you're okay with it, don't listen to
take it
anybody
from
else.
Frank Reynolds. Don't diddle kids.
Yep.
All right. Don't listen to Jared Full. All right, guys. That's
That's
the end of the episode. We love you all. Bye. Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh, good.
Well, goddamn!
Happy birthday, Joe. Hey everybody, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, and if possible, leave a review. If you have questions, comments, or would like to sponsor an episode, email us at the4ampodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to support the show, you can buy a t-shirt, hoodie, and more at Teespring. Or gain access to exclusive content by becoming a patron at patreon.com/4ampodcast. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.